What's up, everybody? We're live on YouTube today. This is new and different and interesting. So I think in the future, for at least for the not too distant future, what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep event coverage to Twitch, and we're gonna be doing. If I just stream myself, I'll just stream it on YouTube. Ooh, looks like we're rolling to go first here. This is for
pod game.
first and second. For
To deployment?
Yes, I got two. Your pick.
All right, you can go first.
All right, exciting stuff.
Oh yeah, very
I guess I'll be
impactful
on
roles.
the red side because I'm the red player.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna reserve these rippers and this lictor in a shocking turn of events, and then also I think I may put Dimachaerons behind this huge wall. Whoa!
No.
Whoa. Amazing. This is the top level strategery over here going on. There's a Dimachaeron behind the wall. So anyway, chat.
In terms of reserves and stuff, I am deep striking one Urgle for a command point, then putting 2 Witch squads and a Warrior squad inside Venoms, and the Tantalus will have the Incubi, the Succubus, and Divrain.
That's tantalizing.
Haha.
Hey! What a pun!
Yes. Yep, that sure was a pun. It'll be this squad of witches that isn't in a Venom, and I will plunk them down right over here.
What are we doing? This is my deployment zone.
Oh, right, because you're the red player. Well, I don't care. I'm going to put them there anyway.
I mean, if you want to deploy them like 8 inches from my Dimachaerons, like that's okay with me. I'm all right with that if you really want to. Yeah. How incredible would that be? That sounds like an ad mech thing, you know? Just start models in your opponent's deployment zone.
Just in case the first turn roll-off wasn't already important enough for
Yeah. Yeah. The Raiders are close enough, so there we go. I'm going to put more Dimachaerons behind this enormous wall.
No.
Shocker.
Your strategic brilliance is just
unparalleled. Can't beat it.
I am going to plonk a bunch of racks behind the wall, except on my side of the table, because fine.
Are triple Dimachaerons getting famous because they're good? Well, they're something. I don't think they're bad. If that helps. I think in some matchups they're very good. I think in situations where you go second and they could shoot the Dimachaerons, it's like you just lose. But you know,
I think we've all learned that they're very good if your opponent doesn't know about the double move.
That there's a video on the channel all about that. Woo. Yeah, if your opponent doesn't know what Stormlord does, they can be very strong.
Are you streaming this, Trevi?
Yes.
Anyway.
On YouTube.
On YouTube?
On YouTube.
On YouTube. It's not.
Alright,
I'll put another Dimachaeron behind this enormous wall.
Yep. And I am going to put a Tantalus in here where a Dimachaeron cannot fit.
You are correct.
Presumably.
There is no space for a little Dimachaeron there. Alright. I will put a unit of warriors. This will be a small unit. We will put them over here, so they're going to be in the dents. Right? No, we're not. That's silly. We'll put them in the cover. In the back. 1, 2, 3.
Alright. Let's get the big block of Reavers and also drop them inside the Great Wall of Racks.
Chat, yeah, it's Swarmlord gives them the double move. The stratagem with the double move doesn't really do anything, because they can't do anything after they move again, so they just stand around for a while. It's good if you need to, like, jump them from cover to cover, but that's about it. But what it's really good on is double moving Swarmy, so he keeps up with them. that's the super secret tech.
Right, Reavers down there.
Cool. I will place a Neurothrope here. There you go.
Okay. Actually, I won't put the homunculus down yet. Need more information. So my 10 racks will be chillin' like villains over here.
Fair enough.
What's the strength on the Dimachaeron's attacks?
8. 8 on their big claws and 7 on their little dinky tail.
Okay, so I do want to have the racks in the aura range. Gotcha.
For the +1 toughness, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Can confirm. How do we make it so the model's pointy bits are not colliding with other models? Most of the models on Tabletop Simulator they only have a collider in their base, so the actual model itself is immaterial to their positioning, which is, in fact, how the rules work. Unless you hull measure. But most of the models that hull measure have a collider throughout the entire model anyway, so. Boop. We will do that, and I think that is okay. Can I squeeze a guy into cover here? Maybe a couple guys into cover. And do this. Nice. We'll do that.
All right. That homunculus will hang out here.
Cool.
Maybe a little further forward even, because he can fit underneath the Tantalus's huge thingy.
I will put some more warriors. Let's mark these guys. We'll do that with this unit of warriors.
Time to find whether I have a place to hide my Ravager or not.
I don't know, I feel like Drukhari
I
are the
don't.
perfect counter to ninjas because of poison weapons. Well, I mean, most of the anti-tank weapons are not poison, right? So, like, I mean, the poison is, like, kind of annoying, but it's mostly ticklish. Like, all the racks
Ravager
have poison, right? But they don't attack that many times.
Yeah, Drukhari used to be a good counter to Tyranids back when monsters had 4 wounds each, but not so much anymore.
Yeah, monsters at 4 wounds each, and a las cannon would only pink them for 1.
Yeah, good times. So I did actually basically kill Magnus with racks the other day. That was fun.
That is amazing. Good stuff for Magnus.
Ravager number 2, right next to the first one.
Okay. I will put down this Symbiostorm guy.
Okie dokes.
How far do the Ravagers move? 16?
14 base.
They're
They can
slower than the
auto-advance
other Eldar
8.
tanks?
Yup.
What
Yeah,
is that?
there's a strat to auto-advance them 8 inches, and they
Okay.
do have assault weapons, so
Alright.
they can go fast when they need to.
Fair enough. Yeah, so that's when they hoist the mainsail, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that what the strat's called?
I wish it was. It does have sail in it.
Let's put an Exocrine right there. Nobody can see him from there, but he's also in dense cover, so that's good.
My Archon will hang out there.
This is like firing a Dimachaeron cannon, chat. You're not wrong. We'll just like rack the gun and just rocket a Dimachaeron into my opponent's army. Let's give these guys a nice little gross yellow aura. Oop. Just gonna make it so that all of the warriors are in. Oh, that's not the right button. Something like this, I guess. Yeah, that seems okay.
Right. Senor Slith, well, will lag out and fly across the table. Will park himself just barely tapping the dense cover.
Cool. Swarmlord will be back here.
Okay. My second Urgul is not in the webway. We'll go here, and you're done by the looks of it?
I am done. We are ready to go.
All right. Just need to plonk down 3 more venoms. And figure out which squad is in each. Oh, my internet is not behaving, so I may be a bit slow to move units.
Bobby's calling for sea shanties. So I think we
I don't know any.
are... Yeah, I'm just going to play them. Let's see. Where did they go?
All right. You have a stream. You can just do these things.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we would have to sing.
You didn't know what you signed up for when you played me. Look out. There's a vocal and aura component to this game. All right, so are we ready to roll to go first?
Yes, I just have to quickly label my last venom.
Cool. I'm gonna roll my dice, so then you'll know what to roll. This will give you an advantage. A 6.
Ah.
The secret.
Oh, well.
The secret text on the Dimachaeron's datasheet may still hold true. It does. Dimachaerons always go first. All right.
All right.
Exciting.
Good luck.
Good luck and stuff. Do you want to play with the clock?
Not really. I do need to leave in 3.5 hours or something. So try not to play too slow, but I'm not going to put a chess block on it.
Yeah, I mean, Tyranids don't take a long time. Venom warriors.
Yeah.
Look out. Venom witches. All right. What are we looking at for line of sight? A little bit awkward. Are the Venoms -1 to be hit?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll advance these guys. 1. Solid start, warriors. I'm proud of you. Good job. 7 inches. What we don't want to do is get in this Exocrine's way, which we won't right there. All right, and the Exocrine's gonna move 6, so he can shoot that guy. We'll roll in advance on these warriors. 6, very exciting.
Oh, there we
Ready to
go.
Here we go, boys. So we'll go 9 and then 3 more. I think we're going to chain these guys back a little bit instead of going ham. Do something like that. These guys are just going to walk in and drop a scrambler in my deployment zone.
Thanks.
This Exocrine will not have any targets. We'd have to get to here, which is impossible with a 6-inch move. So he will advance. 3, so we'll go 9. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. So we're just gonna hang out over here. Your brain is inside a transport, yeah?
Yeah, in the Tantalus.
In the Tantalus. So she can't deny from in there, right?
Right.
Nice. That's exciting and cool.
I figured you'd probably just stay out of the bubble even if I did deploy her, so what's the point?
Yeah, fair enough.
Catalyst has a pretty long range, right?
Yeah, but almost all the buff plans are 18, or the buff powers are 18. I would like to jump a Dimachaeron in and out of this L, but I don't know if you're going to let me kill an entire rack unit for free. Probably not. I have a feeling that the racks will just make their invulnerable saves. Like jerks!
Would I ever? I don't roll invulnerable saves.
I will roll an advance on. I think. Do we just hop this Dimachaeron forward? I kind of like that.
Alright, I get D3 command points at the start of the game because I have a Diabolical Soothsayer. So that will
Ooh,
be 1 command point.
exciting. That's cool. That's cool and fun.
Yeah.
I will advance. Could go here. I will advance this Dimachaeron 6. That's a long way. So I think he's
Oh,
gonna
he's
go.
a fast boy.
He's just gonna hang out over here, I think. I'll advance this Dimachaeron some distance. 4. So he goes 16. So he can go here, which I like. And then I'll roll in advance for this one. Right now, we'll advance Swarmlord first. 2, so he can go 11. So he'll go 3, 4, 5, and then 6 more. So he can go here. He has an aura there, so we could double move from here-ish. So we're probably looking at like a 5 or 6 inch charge if we go first. So we'll advance this Dimachaeron 2, so he can go 14. It doesn't really matter. We're just gonna put him in the edge of the circle there. I will advance the Venoms 3, so they can go 8. And they will, I think. 8 inches gets me here, here, and here. And then we will overdrive them for a CP. So we'll see if anybody has a boo-boo. Nope, no boo-boos. And they'll go 8 again.
Alright. I will try to farm your command point on a 6. Nope.
If we leave this guy here, can we get this guy in range of that Dima? And also be in coherency? Seems unlikely, but we can try. That looks a little far. So those guys are in, but this guy's 2 inches out. So I think we will have to write off one of these warrior units. That's okay. So we'll just put these guys behind this thing then. All right. I guess like that. The Neurothrope will advance 2. Doesn't really matter. The Neurothrope will advance 3. Whatever. All right. Psychic phase. I'm gonna spend a CP to let this Neurothrope know all of Swarmy's powers. He's gonna cast.
I'm gonna try to farm that too. Nope.
He's gonna cast Onslaught. Goes off on an 11. Very good. We'll put that on the guy who advanced. He'll cast Catalyst. Very good. We'll put that on the same guy. We'll cast Symbiostorm with this guy. Good job, everyone. You're nailing it. And that's my psychic phase. Shooting phase. We'll spend another CP to let this guy shoot.
Right, let's look for a 6. Nope.
We'll shoot the Venom. Commencing primary ignition. Reroll 1s. Miss on 3s because you're -1, right?
Yep.
And we get 1 back for Symbiostorm. Wounding on 3s.
Do you? Because that was a modified.
Yeah, I get
You need a-
I get +1 to hit.
Oh, right. You had the CP.
2 wounds.
Okay. Looking for 5s. Nope.
4
Takes
damage.
4 damage.
Again. Woo! Reroll 1s. Lame. 2 wounds. 2 5s?
Right, come on, Venom.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Does it explode? Nope. And how many people inside die? One of them does. What kind of clever tricks can I play with these warriors now? Not really any. I'll just try to park them in front in case that accomplishes anything. Goodbye, Venom.
Alright. We'll tell that guy to go get him. Go get him, guy. Arr, arr. 13 is not a very good advance roll. I think I will reroll. Yeah, we'll reroll.
Right. Can I get this one? Nope.
3.
But my
15 inches.
rolls to farm are steadily increasing. Eventually, they'll all be 6s.
Alright. So it's a 6-inch charge now. Alright. We'll charge those guys, I guess.
Right.
I need 2 dice to charge. That's how charging works.
You can roll just one if you like. I'd be okay with it.
I flub it. I'll reroll.
Okay, do I steal this one?
Yes.
Yes, I do. Yay.
Yay. Go 9.
Actually, hang on. So, given that I stole it, I'm going to try to vex your reroll.
Do you do that? Can you roll? How does that sequence work?
So, you say that you're rerolling. I will say, okay, I steal a command point. Then I will spend my stratagem on Vex, which will block your reroll if I roll anything but a 1.
Okay.
So, let's give it a shot. I roll a 2. You don't spend a command. You get your command point back, but he does not reroll.
Okay. Cool. So he's just hanging out. Alrighty. You are up. Yes, I'll get 2 for engage, and I have 1 scrambler deployed.
Okay. So, start of my turn. Let's pop these witches over here, and they're going to be scrambling the midfield.
Sure.
Let's see, you've got a billion obsec models on your objectives, and they're all scary. You don't have any heroic intervention thingies,
Correct.
do you?
Yeah, they don't intervene.
Okay. So how can I take that objective from you? 5 models. I'm going to advance the squad of 10 racks and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
A 4, 11 inches. That does not really get them anywhere. Okay. They are just going to hide behind the wall. But I have some witches with hypex, so they move super fast. And they will jump out of their venom. Or I guess I should actually measure out whether they can reasonably get to you before I move them. Or get them out of them. That would make sense. Okay, no, they cannot actually reach you. So I won't jump them out of the venom. I might just have to accept that you get primary points, which is sad, but sometimes just how the game works.
How's it going, chat? Figure while my opponent's going through their turn, we'll hang out. Bobby Majuk should make a video about these tools and settings for TTS.
They are going 9 inches.
Especially in these times, really. Yeah, I think that's definitely on the docket. It's just like a lot of work, so I haven't done it yet. But it's something I should do. Is some tutorial content for TTS.
Does it make any sense to put them there? No.
Tom Sawyer, do I think the warrior discount? I might get a pair of bone
get
swords. No, I would not play bone swords on warriors. You get AP, but you lose reroll 1s, so it's like a wash.
The squad of
It's
3 Reavers.
It's slightly worse, and you can just play the. If you want AP, you can just play the AP.
Geez, what happened to that rack? Oh no, flew into the sunset. There we go.
You can just play the AP sub-faction. He was back here, right? The rack was in the back, right? He was chained for the aura. I think that's.
Oh right, it was that one. Yeah.
Do I like Death Bears on warriors? No. I don't think shooty warriors have any place.
Can you fall back and charge with Dimachaerons?
I cannot fall back and charge.
Okay. Well,
it's
see just how many racks you can kill.
That's usually fine, except specifically against racks. Because normally people don't like to stay in combat with Dimachaerons, but racks are okay with it. He'll kill them eventually, but it'll take a long time.
And they beg for the sweet release of death, so they're okay with that too.
Lifreezy, do I like this list without Hive Guard? Yes. I think that the Dimachaeron list specifically is good without Hive Guard because, like, the big reason you bring Hive Guard is so that you can kill stuff out of line of sight.
No,
But my opponent does not have the luxury of hiding out of line of sight against the
fine.
Dimachaerons, because if they don't come out to deal with them, the Dimachaerons will, like, take all of the table space and win the game eventually.
Alright, there we go. So, my Ravagers...
Yeah, and so in
range.
my kind of more well-rounded list, I'm just playing Dimachaerons for the lulz right now. I think they're okay, but I haven't really
We'll
put a lot of
swivel
thought
this
into
one
playing them
up here and
competitively.
this one around here.
In
So
my
should
normal
both
2K list, I
be
play
range. Yep.
them in
Archon
Feeding
is
Frenzy
where it
and
is.
Biometallic Cysts, so they consolidate,
This
or they pile in
Venom
extra
is going
distance.
to fly over to there. The other Venom is probably going to just move. I don't want it to explode as well, so it'll advance. It's going 21 inches. Just get it out of sight of an Exocrine. Not quite. Disappointing.
Martin, how do
So,
Nids deal with
range
Mortarion?
instead.
I
This is
assume
gonna
you're
end
talking
up
about new Mortarion.
42.1 away from that guy.
That's going to be an interesting
42.9.
matchup. I honestly haven't really thought about it yet because I don't have a good handle on the new rules.
Slith.
But
I guess he can just hang back.
it's
for now.
it's gonna be a awkward matchup for
And
sure.
then we get to the exciting part.
I think
zoom forward
a
with
lot
the
because a lot of
Tantalus
Tyranid
and
shooting is D3 damage or 2 flat damage. I think Death Guard's probably going to be a bad matchup for them. And
feel
on
like
top of
two
that, like being able to
Exocrines
turn
can
off all your
just kill a
rerolls and turn off
Tantalus
Synapse
outright,
is going to be
and
disgusting.
then
So
you will
I'm
charge and kill everything inside it. So
That
let's
m-
not do that.
that might
That's
just
a
be
really
like a
dumb
horrifically
idea.
bad matchup. I'm not
Okay.
100% sure.
So I will be popping Ivrain out of the Tantalus.
Yeah, Chad, I really like I like Levy on Warriors for sure.
And she will stand there, and the Reavers will creep forwards a bit.
Leviathan, I think, was okay. I liked it when people were taking like flat 3 damage weapons or 1 damage weapons, but so many melted guns, like it just punches through Leviathan. They're like, hey, it takes 6 damage ignores on that guy, and I'm like, all right, well, this isn't doing much. Which is why I eventually dropped it. I'm actually playing it. Ironically, I'm playing it in this list. But I also put Gene Stealers in my list, and I think you almost have to play Gene Stealers in Feeding Frenzy.
Then the Tantalus will fly off to the side a bit. I should probably get the Incubi out first because it's going off into the middle of nowhere. So Incubi will jump out.
I've liked the biometallic cysts on the Warriors, though, specifically into. It was kind of ideally, it was kind of a play into Sororitas, since they don't take Tale of the Stoic and Magifiers anymore. Really, they're all into the Tale of the Warrior and being aggressive and stuff, and having an AP value to kill the 3-up armor save ladies was good. But it was just ended up really being like really solid into Space Marines and stuff.
I have too many units.
Yeah, I played 38 Warriors in the Scything Talon fleet. Was it 38? 39. I had a Prime, so it was 39. It was okay. The two, all the Warriors but the two big units with enhanced resistance are kind of low, though, so I don't know.
And it looks like it has to advance in order to get back down here. Should be 42.1 away from, yeah. So
Gene Stealers and Dimachaerons hit different targets. Like, they're not meant to do the same thing. Like, Dimachaerons sink into big, heavy stuff and, like, crush it.
And then
Gene Stealers are good against hordes, which Tyranids traditionally have a big problem with in 9th edition.
Succubus over here. Urgle will stay where it is. Archon is fine. Homunculus will come up to here. And that will be all of my movement.
Do you have, like, the little bomb-dropping things on the Reavers?
Yeah, so when they move over your units, they can do damage, but it's a strat, and it's bad
it's a
monsters, so I'm not gonna use
strat.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was an upgrade.
Now, so onto the psychic phase. I have never had one of these before. I'm not sure what happens. Ivrain will smite the Dimachaeron.
Rude.
She gets a 9.
Yes.
I leave her into
I have
my
been
range. I did not have
smitten.
this wound.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're out.
She will do 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, yeah? How about she
Oh,
does
yeah.
that exactly that?
And then she will use her weird Inari Smite power thing, which gets an 8. So on a 1, I roll a d6 to see how many mortals it is. I get a 3, which is another d3 mortal wounds.
Exciting.
So 2 more mortal wounds.
Yes. You are correct.
Woo. Ivrain, good job. Okay, so shooting phase. Tantalus will put all of its guns into the Dima.
Rude.
It's going to be 12 shots. Did I very cleverly put outside reroll range? I absolutely did. So these will hit on 4s with no rerolls. Because it did advance. Oh, come on. Okay, just 4 hits. Strength 8, so wounding on 3s. That's 2 wounds at AP 3.
So on my 5 up. And then 2 damage each?
Yep.
So my 4 up, or my 5 ups again. Oh, wow. Alright.
Okay. He is feeling a lot of pain.
Yeah, he's not making any of those saves.
I guess it makes sense. I am the bringer of pain.
It's true.
Kind of what my faction does.
This is our thing, man.
Don't take that away from us. The Ravager at the back will also put all of its stuff into the Dima.
Yes.
So 9 shots hitting on 3s for this one and re-rolling 1s for the Archon. Then we
Solid.
are wounding on 5s, re-rolling 1s.
Look at all those ones you get to reroll. 2.
Yep.
5 ups. Yeah, I made one.
Hey, there we go. You
5
pulled
ups
a 5
again.
up.
I'd made one
Oh
again.
my god, I'm so proud of you.
Yay.
Second Ravager, same thing.
Yes.
Re-roll the 1.
Ooh, that would have been a good wound roll. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good wound roll. Not like
Haha.
this. All right, 5 ups. We made one again. 5 ups again. We made one again. Down to 6.
Woo. So, does it heal natively from eating stuff? Or is
Nah,
that
it
only
just
with the
gets
upgrade?
a catalyst just built in when it eats stuff, so
Yep.
it doesn't heal. I could heal it with a
Okay.
strat, but it's ridiculously expensive, so I probably won't.
Cool. In that case, I think that's... See, okay. Technically, I should shoot a Phantasm Grenade at it, so let's go. D3 shots at Strength 1. AP 0. And I advance, so it's hitting on 4s.
Amazing.
1 hit.
We got one.
Come on.
Big 6er.
Oh.
Do I reduce my leadership by 1?
Yes.
I'm only leadership 7 now. No.
Suck on that.
What have I done? Mistakes were made.
I think that I'm advanced, so I can't shoot. Yeah, that'll be the end of shooting. Charge phase. Let's send all them pink racks into the Dima. They get to 7.
Come on in. Scrumptious little morsels, yar. Yeah, chat, warriors are a good tool into hordes, but they're not like an answer really. Unless they're like a toughness 3 demon horde, warriors don't do too much damage. They do more damage than most other stuff, but they're not like incredible at it. And they don't finish units super reliably. So it's like kind of awkward. So having a unit that can kind of silver bullet big units, enemy units, is really strong. Which is what the Gene Stealers do.
That will be my only charge, so let's pile in.
They also, like,
I
they're sort of like a
guess.
bloodletter bomb, where
I'll
just, like,
see how many racks
you're
I get
guaranteed on
to
one turn
attack,
to
but I might even use the
control
strat
one
to
of your
reroll
opponent's
wounds,
objectives.
'cause
And sometimes they stick
that
around for a
sounds
turn,
pretty good
because
here.
invuln saves are solid. Yeah, they kill Necrons, for sure. And that was another impetus for the biometallic cysts in the list I normally play, is so that you can punch through
this is
Necron like 4-up armor
1, 2, 3,
pretty
4,
easily.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
With
10
warriors.
racks, including the Akathist. Sure, let's reroll some wounds. 21 attacks.
Big money, see me out.
Hitting on
I
3.
think we should survive here. I took more damage in the shooting phase than I expected, to be
Come on,
honest.
guys.
But it
They
does require the
don't wanna
Ravagers
do
to
it.
come play,
There we
so...
go. Then wounding on 4s, rerolling everything.
That's a good start.
Oh,
Alright, that's
that
a...
one should not have been rerolled, so I'll move that.
Cool.
That will be 11 wounds.
Alright, on a 3-up. Okay. I think I might die.
Oh,
Jesus. 5-up. Alright, I'm alive on 3. That was more than I
Okay.
expected. Oof. Swinging back?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm bottom bracket now, so I hit on 5s. With big melee punches, but I reroll all my hit rolls, which doesn't make a huge difference because I rolled really well. And then I went on... Your toughness 5 right now, right?
Yep.
So 3s. That many saves.
Right, 4-ups.
One goes through.
1 goes through.
For 5 damage on that guy. You'll be fine.
I can make 5 6-ups, no problem.
Ah, we tried.
Yeah.
The tail misses. Do you escape from my grasping maw thing?
That is the question.
You have to roll a 5 plus on 1d6.
Okay.
Aw.
I roll a 5.
Oh, that sucks. We tried.
Racks are probably very disgusting to eat anyway, so.
Yeah, there's
All right.
too many piercings, you know? Catches in the teeth.
Yeah, and the rotting flesh and stuff. But
Yeah,
also the
it's
piercings.
also that, you know, but it's whatever. Alrighty. We're back to me?
Yep, end of my turn. I score 3 dominations, and I have
Yes.
1 scrambler deployed.
I have been dominated. Cool.
It's kind of what Dark Eldar do.
You're not wrong. Alright. So, we could fall back here, which might make sense, because I think you may kill me in melee now I took so much damage. Let's see what we do. And this is 5 witches in here?
Yes.
Cool. And the Tantalus has 5 plus invuln?
Only against range attacks, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have anything against melee?
Nope, it is very eatable.
Okay, maybe we try. And it hull measures, right?
Yep.
Measures from the fins and stuff, yeah. So we have some interesting quandaries here to deal with. Oops, keep zooming. So everybody's standing outside of range of the exocrines, right? That's the idea.
Yeah. I am a cowardly elf today.
Fair enough. I mean, somebody put a bunch of big old Tyranids in the way. So I will... Let's see. I will... I think I want to... Can the Ravagers fall back and shoot?
Everything can, but 2 CP.
Oh, okay. That's the strat. Yeah, you just have like the
generic strat.
Craft World one.
Yeah,
Cool.
probably. I don't play Craft, but
Maybe.
it's the sisters one, I know that.
yeah. I know Eldar have one to do everything when they fall back for 2 CP. So we will. And then you have just Urguls coming in from Deep Strike, yeah?
Yep.
Just one.
Just the one little boy.
Just the one happy Urgul man. I think it's worth jumping in the back. So I will move with this Dimachaeron. Just a regular move to here.
Can he make it? There we go.
And then another regular move gets me there, which is awkward. So we'll probably have to onslaught and advance. And you have a deny here. I will. Oh, I got 5 points for primary.
Oh yeah, that's important.
That's the thing that happens in this game. Or so I have heard. I will move.
Honestly, I haven't heard about
these
people scoring primary on this mission, but
It's either they don't score primary or they score 1,000 points on primary. I will move the warriors. Do we try to charge these guys to put OBSEC on this objective? Probably. And then we lose it to witches, but that was going to happen anyway. You go here. And then these guys will just sort of come up over here. All right. This exocrine.
This boy is out of coherency.
You are right. There you go. This exocrine's going to hang out for a bit because I'm not sure what he's doing. This Dimachaeron is just going to come hang out with all your guys. What's up, everybody?
Party time.
How's it going? These warriors will advance. Yeah, they're not doing anything, I don't think. They will advance. That is what I'm doing. 2. So they're going to go 8. And they're just going to do something like this. I guess we can go like this. Can the witches move over people?
No.
Right.
They aren't harlequins.
But they're so acrobatic.
Only. They're like really shitty discount harlequins.
Yeah. Oh, this
this
guy
guy's also-
needs to
yep.
pull back. There he goes. The Venomthropes will move. Actually, let's pull this Dimachaeron back. So he's gonna move. He is down to, I want to say, a 6-inch move. So let's just do that. So he'll go here. The Venomthropes will move 5. They fly, so they don't care about that. 5. And then we'll overdrive them. So spend a CP, see if anybody has a boo-boo. 1, 2, 3.
Can I find
Nope,
it?
no boo-boos.
Nope.
And they will move another 5. We're just going to do something like this. Oh, can we get... Oh, yeah, we're going to charge with those guys so we can spread a little bit. And they're going to be scrambling in the middle.
You know, I get the feeling you don't want me on that objective. I'm feeling kind of left out.
I feel excluded from the party. This guy, I mean, we can shoot racks with people, right? Like, we have things to do with these guys. And your brain is screened. Oh, if I overdrive there, I can't overdrive here, but that's okay, I think. He'll just have to do something different. We will advance this Neurothrope. 1 inch. Just go here. Right? Is that what we do? No, we're just going to go in the middle, I think. Yeah, that's fine. We'll advance Swarmy. Big money, please. Ah! 5. So he can go 14. So he can go 6, 8, 6 more. So I guess we will be double moving this unit this turn. So he can go 6, 8, 8, 10. Are we 8 from that guy? No. So I think we have to just hide in here and catch that dude with my aura. Alright, that's fine. Barb guy will roll in advance. He gets a 3. He will go... I don't know where matters, really. Yeah, what is he doing this turn? Not much. He'll go over to cast spells on that guy, I guess. Sure. All right. Exocrine is going to move so it can see and shoot those guys. That seems okay. Or we can move to shoot the Ravagers. Can we see the Ravagers over this thing? Oh, yeah, they're super tall. Holy crap.
Massive.
They're enormous. Are they -1 to be hit? Oh, you can make them -1 to be hit, right?
No. Yeah, I have lightning fast.
Which I'm sure that you will. But I will move this guy here. So we can see and or shoot those guys. All right. That seems good. Reserve step. We're going to put these rippers here. Is this what we do? Can we stop the one Urgul from coming in? Yeah. So we'll just use the rippers to screen out this last little bit in the corner.
But the Urgul is so friendly.
No Urgul for you. You'll have to do it with witches. Okay. Psychic phase time. And then obviously we're scrambling with those guys. It is time to cast a spell. We're going to cast Onslaught from the Barb guy, I guess? Or Onslaught from Stormy, sorry. Goes off on a boxcar. So there you go. That's something. I take 3. Or do I? Or do I? No, I take 0. All right, sick.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
That was a lot of 6s.
That was a whole thing that just happened. We'll put it on these guys. I will cast... What even was that? I'll cast Catalyst from the Catalyst guy with Barb. Goes off on a 7. I think we're far away. Yeah. I'm going to put that here. Yes. I'm going to cast Symbiostorm with the Symbiostorm guy. Goes off on a 6. I'm going to put that here. And that is a Psychic phase that happened. Shooting phase.
All right.
We're going to spend the CP to count the Exocrine stationary. Would you like to steal my CP like a jerk? No.
I'd love to, but I can't.
Nice. That's what... I knew that. I knew that would happen. That's why I did it.
You are a genius, truly.
Indeed. This Exocrine... What is that? I can advance, so it's probably at least it's like a 5-inch charge to hit the racks with the warriors. And then we just get to stand in this area for the rest of time. No one gets to fight. I will shoot this Exocrine at the Reavers. Because he has basically only 2 targets. I can't see that guy, right? Yeah, it looks... I don't think so.
Probably not.
I will shoot at the Reavers, I guess.
All right.
Are they -1 to be hit?
No.
Well, kind of like they are, because that was not a lot of hits. 2 wounds, -3.
They go straight through.
So 2
I
damage
do
each.
have feel no pain.
Yes.
So first hit and the second hit,
Kills
1
the guy.
dies.
All right. That just leaves more for the second shot. All right. Good job, Exocrine. And 3s. Only 2. Ew.
All right. First one.
Yay.
Second. Can I roll a 6?
No.
I can. One of them lives.
You suck, Exocrine. Good. This one is going to shoot at this Ravager.
Yeah, I should lightning fast this.
Sure.
Break your Symbiostorm. Do I find my own command point? Oh, 1 die. No.
Yeah, that sucked. 2 wounds from the first shot.
Okay. 5 up.
Yeah, 4 damage.
Alright, it has felt that pain
Oh.
because it's black heart. Hey, 2 damage.
Ooh. Second shot. So I missed 3 and get 1 back. 1? Oh my god. What a shooting phase. Yikes.
You should have known that elves are indestructible. Feel no pain. Okay, does take both.
Oh, that was disappointing. Yikes. Okay, we'll double move these guys. They will advance. Big 3, so they can go 9. Whee. Whee. Do we want to go too far? I guess we kind of don't. Now that there's something here to charge, it's easier than racks. We can just go here. Nice. All right. Charge phase.
All right.
I will charge the warriors into this Reaver, I guess.
Oh, I hope it survives.
Yeah, you'll be fine. So we're going to put a guy here so they're in this aura. Or put a guy here.
It's got an entire wound left, so...
I know. That's too many, honestly. Here, we'll do that. This guy, he's going to have to get creative because I sort of messed up my plan this turn. I think he's going to charge the Venom. That's the closest thing. We could also charge the Reaver and pile into the racks, but then you pile into the objective and it's awkward. So, yeah, we're going to charge the Venom. 8, I think, does it. Let's see if we can do it here. Yes.
Do you have to go around? Oh,
no,
no,
he's
charge
got a
goes
flip
over
belt.
him.
Yeah. So he goes over terrain in the charge phase also for some reason. Who knows?
Because this highly acrobatic monster.
Yes. So you could jump onto this objective if you want to, but you're going to do that next turn. Just means that you'll hold it, which is awkward, but it's okay. This guy is going to charge the witches and the Cabalites. Yes.
All right.
Boosh. So I'll just do this. Just set pretty far away. I guess he probably has to turn around the other way so he doesn't go off the table.
How boring.
How boring. Yeah, we have a little bit of room here.
Yeah, he's good.
All right. Time to fight, I think. I think that's all the charges. This guy fell back. Everyone else is hanging in the back. Yeah. I guess we'll fight with this dude. So the witches are a 4+ invuln
They sure are.
in melee, and these guys are just armor, right?
Yep.
All right, so we'll just swing into the Cabalites with everything. Yes, we'll just swing into the Cabalites with everything. So here's the big claws. Reroll my hit rolls. 1 on 2s. 4 at -3.
Okay, they'll go straight through and your damage is 1 billion and I do not pass
Yeah.
1 billion failed weapons.
And then the witches will have to roll to escape me.
Yes.
Roll a 5. Or don't, I mean. Yay!
Oh.
Do I roll a 5? No, 3 of them die.
Oh, well, they have failed no pain.
Oh, yep, they might not die.
No, 3 of them die.
Nice.
You were right the first time.
So he gets Catalyst forever. Alright, I will... Can I end closer to this lady?
How far away did you start? Is the question.
Yeah, I guess that's a good question. 0.6. So I would just need to be closer than that. So like, oh, it's not moving me. What are we doing here, bud? So like that. So
Right,
you
you
can
can
engage that guy.
tangle with Senor Slith if you're brave enough.
I am. I got my catalyst now. I got my damage ignore now. We're ready to go. Would you like to interrupt with this Reaver and or this single Venom?
Extremely tempting, but I'm gonna go with no.
Oh, interesting. All right. A controversial choice, but all right. So we'll swing at the Venom. Are they -1 to hit in melee?
No.
Nice. So he hits on 3s. Rerolling. Wounds on 3s. That many.
Okay, no save.
Yep.
So I do have a feel no pain, but again, I'm not gonna waste
Yeah, that's
time
at least
rolling
20
it.
damage. 24 damage. Yeah, would you like to emergency?
I will spend a command point to
Yep.
emergency disembark, though.
Yep. Fair enough.
So, which witches were these? The Hypex ones? These ones. So, let's just... How many of them will die?
All 1s and 2s. Well, not all 1s and 2s. Just one.
One witch.
One witch.
Oh, and does the explode? Lag, stop, please. It does not. That's sad.
All right.
And do I find my own
Also,
command
alright.
point back?
So I will go... I have to go towards the witches with a consolidate, so he just stands still. The warriors will not really consolidate. Actually, we could do this, and then we get 4 guys on that one in case. So we'll just do that. Do this. Hits on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Good thing. We rolled a billion of them. And 4s. Oh, they're not +1 toughness, are they?
No,
Just
but
3.
they're toughness 4, baby.
Ooh.
Yay!
Yay! 1 damage each.
2 feel no pains. Come on, you can do it. Okay, no, you can't do it.
Alright, I'm out of here. I'm gonna overrun. Do you still have my CP?
I will try. No.
We're gonna go. Yeah, I was outside 3. Yeah. So we're gonna just put 4 guys in this objective so you don't have it.
Dang it.
And then we just need 1 guy on this one so you don't have that one. Amazing. Good job, everyone. Cool. That is my turn, so you can swing me back at me with those ladies. And that 1 guy.
Oh, yeah, right, of course. So, let's rotate around with pilot and consolidate. I can get it. Wait,
Oh,
are
I
you
do run
basing
out
it?
of
Oh, you're
my-
probably basing the other one, so I can't actually do that.
Is there a way I can do this and stay inside my -1 aura? Probably not. That looks dicey. Oh, yes, there is. Amazing. Alright, I'll take it.
Okay. So the witches will put 7 attacks into your Dima. They
Ooh.
get 6 hits. Oh yeah, go girls. 1 wound even.
AP?
Nothing.
Never mind. Doesn't matter. Alright. How about
And then
Mr. Lizard? Senior Snake! Look out.
now I have to figure out what his stats are. He has 3 attacks. I think actually I need to look at this. I have not used this guy before, but he's about to be very impressive. Okay, yeah, so it's just 3 regular old hits, wounding on, 2 regular old hits, and his strength 5, AP 1. So, oh, come on, dice. Oh, okay, he
Exciting.
decided to spare you for now.
Yes. Senior Snake. He will come back for vengeance next turn. Alright. That is my turn, so we'll pass back to you. I have 2 on Scramblers, and I get 3 on Engage that turn.
Cool.
Do we need morale here? Are they... What's their leadership?
They have the +2 leadership drug, so I do not need
Oh,
morale.
snap. Bleed 10. Look at them go.
Just barely don't get into your deployment. That is saddening.
You'll have to do it later.
Yeah. Alrighty, so how do we approach this situation?
Poorly
God,
and with a
God,
great many
Incubi are
mistakes.
so freaking slow. I hate them. That's the best way to do things. So these here witches are going to fall back, and the slith will as well. Except he's falling forwards, not the coward over here.
Yeah, it just depends on your perspective, right?
Exactly. I will advance the small squad of racks. Do they need to advance? Yeah, they need to.
I think I'm making a lot of mistakes this game, chat.
Yeah,
That's
they need
okay.
to advance, I think. So,
I definitely
They
think
get a
I could have
five.
sunk this
12
Dimachaeron into the Ravagers, and then I sort of did two different plans. If I had Metabolic Overdrive Swarmlord onto Objective 4, I could have sent him in, and then I Metabolic Overdrive the Venom Throps instead. But at least I got my second Scrambler down. And I think what we do now that we have the Witches mostly contained, so that if I drop a Lictor in the corner over here by Objectives 2 and 5, then I can Overdrive him into the deployment zone on the last turn and get my last Scrambly. Which is the goal. This list, because it only has one Lictor, like getting this middle Scrambler is sometimes awkward if you have to screen. But I think we should both probably be able to complete our Scramblers.
Exocrines have how many attacks?
They start at
weapon
3 in
skill.
melee and hit on 4s. They're not very good. Well, I say
Yeah,
they're not very
okay.
good, but the running joke is that they always convert all of their attacks, so...
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I might actually just move these racks the exact opposite direction. Because this plan is not going to work.
Yeah, dropping the screens in the backline seems really good. And we're just going to get, like, stonewalled by Reaver Jet Bikes and racks. I really needed this Dimachaeron to do more. I think it took... I don't know what the average damage from the Tantalus and the 2 Ravagers is. It is 12 shots from the Tantalus. On 3s, so 8 hits, and then on 3s again, so call it 6 wounds if it's good. And then I should say 2 of those, take 4, save 1 of those. So I should take 4, 8, save 2 to 3 of those. So I should take 5-ish from that.
My
And
big
then your brain
block
did
of
4,
Raiders
so you should probably do 3.
will
So that's
go
probably
forwards.
8. And then the other 2 Ravagers, each one is 9 shots, right?
I probably can't actually go there because then I won't have coherency. But I can fly over the warriors and then end up here.
I want to thank everybody for hanging out and watching. Wow, there's 50 people in the chat room. Holy crap, chat. That's amazing. Couple of reminders. First off, we do most of our streaming over on Twitch. I think this is going to be where I stream my games from now on, but all of the event coverage is going to be on Twitch for the most part. That's twitch.tv/tacticaltortoise.tv. Highly recommended. We got a cool Dawn of War soundboard, which is like sick, that you can play into the stream, so you could just make us say Dawn of War things all the time. Or you make the stream say Dawn of War things all the time. That's fun. And
So I will then spend a command
it's just
point
a great time.
to /u as I go over. Do I
Rude.
find my command point? No, I do not. This is going to be 12 dice, doing a mortal wound for each 5 up.
Oh my god!
Ooh, 7 mortal wounds on those warriors.
Yikes. Yikes bikes. Well, I saved 2 of them, so I only take 5. Only 5 mortal wounds. Ooh. We can lose that guy and take another one. 2 on, I don't know. These guys in the middle are about to lose their place in the middle, so we'll just start taking it on them.
Alright, that was productive.
Yeah, it was productive. We're also going to be, speaking of Twitch, we're also going to be streaming the T5S2 Season 2 Invitational, starting, coverage is going to start on the 23rd. I don't know if any games will be scheduled on the 23rd, but we'll certainly be talking about lists and things because those will be out by then. But that is the absolute upper echelon of online 40K, which is sort of synonymous with regular 40K these
Big
days.
rack squad. Let's go wild and try to annoy some more demons.
Lafreezy played 2 times 5 zones, and it just costs too much for being swingy. I think I agree with you. I played 1 unit of Zone Thorps for a while, and I think it was okay, but I've never been in... Outside of Combat Patrol, they're incredible in Combat Patrol because nothing kills them. But outside of Combat Patrol, they seem way too dicey. It was. I was kind of. I was. I wasn't shocked that they went up in points because they were popular, and it seems like they're trying to tax the 3+ invulnerable saves. But man, I was surprised. Yeah, I was trying to replace a resistant warrior unit with them, so I could play Smashy Hive Tyrants. But I don't know.
She will be
The resistant warriors are just so important.
Yeah. Yep. And the Venom with Adrenalite Witches. Does it want to go anywhere crazy? No, go somewhere sane, I guess. Just in there. Should be outside sight of this Exocrine still. I maybe need to spin it around a little bit because there's a blade poking outside. Okay, so I'll put it here then.
Yeah. One thing, I really like this map. I think it plays interestingly because of the elves in the center. And the fact that these elves in the deployment zones are very good protection, but they're also difficult to move around. So, like, unless you're playing flying stuff or infantry, it's
I guess I'll move my succubus before I... No,
I really like this map, but what I don't like is the fact that I put these
just...
angled edges on the Necron elves. Because they make line of sight, like, way more awkward to trace than they should be. Because they're obscuring keyworded, so it's infinitely tall unless you're touching it or you're 18 wounds, so it's just like sort of this awkward corner case. But otherwise, I really enjoy how this map plays, I think. Even in matchups where there's not a lot of maneuverability.
Alright, my incubabies will go like that. Then... want to hide from that Exocrine whilst...
So what's everybody in chat?
What's
everybody working on?
They are not obscured.
You painting? Anybody painting anything? Hanging out? Doing some cool stuff?
So if this Ravager goes here, it can easily see the Dima. And if that one goes there, it can also see the...
Come play with my Exocrines. What are you doing?
I don't want to play. You've been mean to me.
You're not wrong. That's true. Gav just made a Death Guard order. There you go.
Homunculus.
I bet there's a lot of... I should check eBay for Death Guard. I bet there's a lot of 7th edition starter boxes that are...
And I guess those racks are now screening
still going cheap.
Nothing in the middle of my
you
deployment
can probably
zone. That's
snatch
good planning
up.
on my part. Urgle. Well, oh jeez, stop it. We'll walk over to there and scramble my deployment zone. And then the Tantalus, last and certainly not least.
Look at this army. $300.
Actually,
you get all
Succubus
this?
is the next
You get all
option.
this?
Succubus will advance.
Is there a Mortarion in here?
Oh my god, everything is flying
These
everywhere.
big wings.
She goes 12.
I think those are just dragon wings, though. Yeah, snatch up Death Guard while you can, Chad, I think. It's going to be ridiculously popular in a sec. That faction looks real dumb.
She will hang out here. And then the Tantalus will swing around.
Steven putting together some warriors. Awesome, dude. Warriors are where it's at right now.
Alright. Oh, that Dima is touching that objective. That's annoying. Okay. So, Psychic Phase. Ivrain is going to cast a Smite.
Are we doing any actions?
Sorry?
Is anybody doing actions?
Yeah. Urgle here is scrambling my deployment.
Ah, cool.
So,
Did
Smite
you not
from
do
Ivrain.
that with the Incubi last turn?
No, I scrambled the middle with...
Oh,
pictures, 'cause
okay.
walked out.
That's why they were there. That makes total sense to me. I understand.
Yeah, so Ivrain passes the Smite on a 6. And we'll put 2 model wounds.
Yes, I have no
to the
denial.
Dima.
Cool. So,
Over
5 ups. Take 1.
Okay. Then she will do her targeted Smite, what's it thingy, into the 3 wound one in the middle.
Yes.
She gets it on an 8. And we'll do, hey, D6 mortal wounds.
Rip.
Go in Ari. 5 mortal
Is he
wounds
mad?
to it,
No, he's
and
dead.
it did not have a feel no pain.
Sorry, buddy.
All right,
you
good
gotta-
job with rain. Wow.
You got a rack. I guess you can just shuffle that guy a 0.1 inch forward. Yeah, you're good.
Whoops. Okay then. So shooting phase.
As soon as they lose coherency, they like blend in perfectly with the objective markers.
Yeah.
We're stealthy.
I will put. I guess mind if I roll both ravages at once? They're both going into
Yeah, that's
this
fine.
steam mode in here.
I don't think it changes anything for me.
Yeah, they're both getting the Archon. So this will be 18 shots from them. Oh, re-rolling 1-1. I guess I'm happy with that.
Ooh.
Wounding on 5s.
Oh, I'm happy with that.
Well,
Yes.
4 wounds.
5 ups. Very happy. 5 ups again. 3. I'll take it.
Okay.
This turn's already
Then-
going better than last turn.
Tantalus into the same Dima.
Yes.
This time we are re-rolling 1s and hitting on 3s.
And wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. No, just 4
Ooh.
wounds.
5 ups. Oh no. 5 ups again. Yay! Down to 10.
Alright.
Good job, Dima.
I will put this Venom into the same one, and I cunningly put myself outside reroll range on this one, so just 10 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 5 wounds.
This is Splinter, right?
Yeah.
So 3s and 5. This is hard. 5s. 5s. Take 2. There's a lot of
I
effort.
guess splinter weapons were the counter to Tyranids after all.
We figured it out.
Finally. The reign of terror will stop. Homunculus will put his hex rifle into the Dima.
Yep.
Hitting on a 4 because he moved, does hit. Wounding on a 5 does nothing.
Solid.
The Rax will ossifactor. Pink Rax will ossifactor that squad.
Okay. You're -1 to hit me.
Hitting on a
Oh, there you go.
4, which does hit. Wounding on a 2 because it's an ossifactor.
Ah, got him.
Nothing. Damn shame. What about the other ossifactor? Where is it? Here. I guess we'll plink it into the full health Dima. Why
Fair
not?
enough.
Hitting on a 4, wounding on a 2. Is it Titanic actually?
No, it's just a monster.
No. Okay. Yep. AV -3.
So it goes through. Is that a D3?
Damage 1.
Oh, just 1. All right, 5 up. Good. Got him. for
Hey,
1.
good job, Rax. Okie dokie. Then my orange witches will chuck a plasma grenade and 3 splinter pistols into the river swarm.
All right, I guess you're -1 to hit me.
So the plasma grenade is standing in the dead's cover and will not take the
Oh, there you go.
dead's cover.
Boom.
Here are the splinters.
Solid.
Everything misses. And the plasma.
Uh-oh.
6 shots.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Oh, you guys.
3 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, AP 1.
-1. Yeah, I'll just take them.
Okay, is that all of my shooting? I feel like it is. So,
Do these
let's
guys
go
advance?
on. They advanced.
Oh, okay. Do they not have assault weapons?
Nope,
Oh,
splinter
they're-
rifles and splinter pistols.
They're carrying rifles around. Okay.
Yeah.
For
So,
10 and or
charge
maybe 17 points. I guess you can't really complain that much.
Exactly. Alright, Incubi get a charge into the 8 Rindima in my lines. They get a 9. They
Do
get a
they-
9.
Do they have to go around? I guess
Yeah,
they're probably
but-
okay at a 9. Yeah.
They should be fine. 7 inch. Oh, come on. Stand up, buddy. You can. No. Oh. Stop it.
Let's see, hitting the little
Okay,
collider.
it does not like the Necron thingy.
We can
I
delete
guess
that.
Eldar and
Might be
Necrons are in it.
okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it was all the War in Heaven or whatever. These
Oh,
are some bouncy
God.
incubi.
Incubi have such weird
Yeah.
movement collider thingies.
wonder if it's a
It's just a
material
terribly
thing.
made model.
Oh, they're a cardboard
Uh,
material, so their physics might be messed up. Are the other
That
ones the
would
same?
make sense.
Yeah, the other ones are coated as plastic. So I bet these guys are lighter, so the physics bounces them more.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's fair. Whatever.
Close enough. Oh yeah, it doesn't help that they have colliders in their model too. They can't flip. There you go.
Typical. Okay. The succubus will also try to go into the Dema.
Come on in.
Let's.
Suck your bus. There you go.
She gets a 12.
Big
She
money.
is so eager.
Big money. Succubus.
And heck it, the Tantalus will go into the Dema.
Fair enough.
Gets a 5. Boop. On a 4 up, I will give you mortal wounds.
Nice.
I do not. That's a shame. The pink racks will go into. Actually, let's go with the Reavers first. Reavers into the warrior squad.
Okay. Here they come.
Then you get a 9.
Whoa, here they come. Look out. You've entered tickle finger distance. You will be tickled to death.
If only I
That's
knew what
the
I
proper
was getting
response.
myself into.
Unbridled terror. I think you'll be okay because you're not a Skyweaver, so they probably don't know how to kill you.
Oh, interesting. Is that the counter to Skyweavers?
It's not, but every time they attack Skyweavers, they kill one. So it feels like it.
I wish I had that power. So I've got 4 Grav Talons, which means 4 ups and mortal wounds on the warriors now.
Oh yeah, Chad. The lists are they might still be in the description, but they are wrong. I will remove them. I don't have the list in the
2
description.
mortal wounds on the warriors.
Aw, 6 ups. I make 1, so only that one guy dies.
Right. Then my little Racky boys will go into probably just the 8 wounds Dema. Let's see. You can just back off to there. You've got 3 models on it. I will have 3 models on it. Yeah. Yep. Pink cracks into just the 8 wound Dema. They're going 8.
Taylor, have I tried a Haruspex with Murderous Size? Oh, within price height? I have not tried it with Murderous Size, no. I think if you're playing it, you should... If you're playing a list to play a Haruspex, I think you should play Murderous Size on it. Or you should play price height on it, excuse me. I don't know if you... Like, Murderous Size feels like a win more, honestly. Maybe it's okay. But it has 2 weapons it fights with, and you have to pick one to get the buff for, so I don't think it works that well. But Praise Sight, definitely. You should probably almost always play Praise Sight.
And witches will
yeah, thanks for the shout out,
charge
Magnus. I appreciate it.
into the Exocrine. I guess if you want to Overwatch, you can.
I will definitely not be overwatching. I'll just stand there and look at you dumbly. Here they come.
7 inches.
No, my objective. Stop.
Never. Alright, so where do we begin? I think we get screwed by interrupts no matter what we do, kind of. No, we don't. Okay, so let's start with the Incubi into the Dema.
Yes. Do we get these 5 going?
That sounds about right. Goodness me.
It's just a lot.
I have so much hatred.
These Incubi models are so cool, but what is this? So if you right click, right, it drags them across, and then if you let go, if you continue to right click it when you left go with the left click, it should keep them stable on the ground before you unclick them. So I think that's the way to do it.
I will
It's
try
kind of a
that.
fine art. It's like
So
we're
I'm
playing
gonna
an
spend one
FPS
command
now,
point.
basically. Like,
I'm going to get some exploding sixes. Do I farm my command point back? Yes, I do. Alright, still on
Ooh.
3. So, going to be 15 attacks from the Incubi,
mm-hmm.
hitting on
It's
3s.
Oh, it's 5 guys. Yeah, there's a guy in the back there. Cool.
Yeah.
The succubus's big whip got in his way.
So, 13 hits, wounding on 5s. Oh no, just 2 wounds.
OSAP?
3.
Okay, so just one damage or 2?
1.
Good. He makes them off.
Oh no.
I will interrupt with him.
Incubi, what have you done? Yep.
I'll interrupt. I'll reroll my wound rolls. Succubus is strength low. Is she a 3+ invulnerable?
4. Yes.
She is. I could kill her for assassinate, which I would like to do, but I could also blow up this Tantalus, which also sounds good. Maybe the Tantalus will explode.
Oh, yeah.
Just kidding. The Tantalus will absolutely explode. No, we definitely want to blow up the Tantalus. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send all the clouds into the Tantalus, and I'm going to send the little snippy tail at the Succubus. And we'll see what we do. So claws into the Tantalus. I am middle bracket, so I hit on 4s.
I might need to lightning fast this. You hit on 4s?
Yes, but I have full
Reroll
rerolls.
everything.
I have full rerolls, yeah.
Worth 2 command points. But I really don't want my Tantalus to die. I'm going to lightning fast. You hit on 5s.
All right, here we go. 5's dead. Re-rolling. Yeah!
Oh.
Winning on 3s. Sick.
No,
they just go through, right? So, these plus a bunch. So that's 9, 10 plus another 12, 22 wounds.
No,
Ooh, we could not do
dies.
it. Oh, do you
How badly it explodes.
do you have a feel no pain on it?
No, it's not Black
Oh,
Heart.
all right. Tail into the succubus. Hits on a 4. Is she a penalty to hit?
No.
So 4. Good. And 2. Wounds.
Okay. Invuln.
2 damage.
She takes it.
Blink.
Alright, she does have feel no pain.
2 damage.
She takes them both.
Alright, and then we're gonna try to eat her with the little mouth.
Yep. Can I
escape?
avoid eating? Oh no, I cannot avoid it.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh no, how many feel no pains can I roll? Not nearly enough. She is also dead.
You have been assassinated.
Incubi, you are the worst.
Yeah. All right, good job, Dima. That was awesome, and I'm proud of you.
All right, let's go with the.
I also spent 3 CP there. If you want to try to farm them.
I've already found it. Fine.
Gotcha. That would do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 racks.
This is the secret power of Dimachaeron's chat, is that they,
10 racks.
unlike Hive Tyrants, they have a billion wounds, and so they don't die to the first swing into them. Also, my saves against the ranged attacks were pretty good too, which means that they almost always get sweet interrupts every time.
Will be 7 wounds.
Rude. 3s. 5. Take 1. Good job, Dimachaeron. You're nailing it right now.
Reavers will go into the warriors.
Yeah,
let's pile you in like that.
Makes sense.
Yep. So they are all going to be in range once I pile them properly. So 25 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s.
Solid.
And you ignore my AP, so just 11 wound.
4 ups. And 6 ups. Okay. Sure.
Oh.
I'm going to pull this guy who's out of coherency.
Yep.
All right.
Then the witches will just put 3 attacks into the exocrine.
Rude.
And we'll leave them. You should be close.
I can go
you
here,
are,
though, right?
but you can... Yeah, you can go there. Do I need to do something tricksy with them?
If she comes off, then you contest it, right? So it's probably fine.
Yeah, but I need to control it because I took domination.
Oh,
and I've moved off my own objective.
Yeah.
So let's just take the risk. 3 attacks into the exocrine. Okay. They all miss.
That's what you get for trying to fight an exocrine in melee. All right. So the warriors will pile in. I miss my big boy pile-ins right now, I think. Big boy pile-ins would be good. Usually I take a custom high fleet, and it's a 6-inch pile-in, and then like this whole situation becomes incredible. So we'll go there and there. 2, 3 into the reavers, 2 into the witches. On the witches, here we go. Big money. 3's to hit. Solid. 3's to wound. Solid. 4 saves. Drum roll.
All right.
Ah!
Oh, feel no pain. Oh.
Amazing. Good job, warriors.
Do I give the exocrine shots? I think I do.
It was going to kill you with its melee attacks.
Right, this doesn't
anyway.
even keep it contested, though.
Correct.
Oh, terrible. I guess I will keep the exocrine in comp. Oh, wait, stop it. There you go.
Wow, good job, warriors. That was amazing. And we have three guys into the reavers. This is where I missed my +1 AP. Hiya! Reroll once. 4's to wound.
These ones are T5.
Ah, 5's to
So-
wound. Good thing I rolled a bunch of those. 4.
Yep.
Never mind. There's
And pass all the saves.
solid. All right. That was really good for me. Could she run away?
She could. She has lost 3 friends this turn,
No, she's fine.
but she does not.
All right. Oh, I have to hit her with my exocrine. Duh.
All right.
Force. 2+. 1 wound.
Oh boy.
Bonk.
Feel no pain.
It's 2 damage.
She just dies. Oh,
Incredible.
I played this really well.
Is there a consolidate that gets me something cool? Oh, everybody's in melee over here. We could shoot this venom. Yeah, I think we're just gonna. I got a little lucky this turn too. I think like this Dimachaeron just taking no damage from like all your guns was pretty amazing, to be honest.
Well, I did give you 15 primary points, so I don't think I can blame anything on
that's
dice.
fair. That's fair.
And I don't get domination, but I do get scramblers.
Would
and
you
I
have
do
left
get
a rack
2
on this
points to
objective?
get down. Sorry?
Like if you want to leave a rack
Oh.
of this objective, like I'm fine with that.
Okay,
Because
sure.
you moved them off, and then you were like, "Oh, you're on this." So, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't really.
I don't want to like got you. You're like, "Ha! I'm 3 inches away. Take that." Yeah, you're good. So I'll
All
get.
right, in that
so
case,
I'll
I
get 5 instead.
will still score domination.
Yes.
Okay, back over to you.
Cool. All right. So I got 5 for holding these 2. Sick. You screened me out in the back and in the back there. You sly dog with the screening.
It was definitely I didn't forget that you had a lector.
Fair. So everything can fall back and charge next turn potentially, which is good. Very good. This guy does not have his innate catalyst today, just the other guy. So I will... Do I just fight these racks until Judgment Day and Trumpet Sound? When do you become immune to morale?
And 4.
So next turn, but not this
Yeah.
turn. So I will fight these guys, I think. We could also go fight the Reavers. But, meh. We could also make life miserable for these racks. So many options here. I think these guys are going to move to the objective. Yes. These warriors are gonna move. We have those 2 witches hanging out on 2, which is gonna be awkward, and I don't like them. Oop, it's too far, and this guy goes 2 and 4. Cool. Let's do other stuff. Really don't know what to do with that Dimachaeron. I can shoot this Homunculus, huh?
Yeah, I kind of charged away from him. I was playing very well last turn.
Yeah, it's okay. We all have our off turns. I definitely I had like 6 different plans last turn. I was definitely gonna sink these guys into the Ravagers. Then I just did my scrambler with these guys with the double move instead of double moving Swarmy to Hive Commander him. And I was like, as soon as I moved, I was like, what am I doing? I'm gonna get shot by Ravagers this turn. It's gonna suck. I will. Kind of shocked these Rippers are hanging out here, to be honest. I will, I think, begin the smitening. Go there with that guy. Go here with this guy. We'll roll in advance here. Just want to make this Urgle placement awkward. 7. Bad Urgle. Bad. Stay away. Swarmy is going to roll in advance. Is he? Yes, he is. I asked, is he, while the dice was falling into the dice box. So that's 11, and he moves 12, so he gets 1 more inch. Boop. Alright. Cool. This Exocrine can see that guy? Yes. And is in range? Yes. This Exocrine can see that Venom. And also you have rain, but that doesn't matter. Alright, so we have stuff to do. Rippers will roll in advance. We'll just string out back here. Cool. I have to bring the Lictor in this turn. Oh, I also have to move this Dimachaeron, because I don't know what I'm doing with it yet.
You don't know what to do with him. Just leave him there. He doesn't have to do anything this turn.
You know what? You're right. I'll decide next turn. Totally fair. I will fight these guys. I think it gets me engaged better, and I think it helps clean out this quarter, so I think that's good. We're going to put the Lictor down here. I hope that's not a mistake, but we're doing it. And then I will go to my Psychic phase. So I'll start by casting Smite with Swarmy. Or no, we'll Scream with Swarmy. Ah! Goes off on a 6. I think we're outside of Yvrain. Yeah, she's far away.
Yep, definitely.
D3 to the... That's a yellow dice. D3 to the Reavers. 1 mortal wound.
Feel no pain. Do feel that one.
Onslaught. Goes off. He'll put it on himself. The other guy, the Symbiostorm guy, will cast Smite. On a 5. Goes off. I think we're also out of range. Although I didn't measure. Yep. Into the Reavers for 3.
Okay. And feel a little bit of pain.
Okay, Symbiostorm goes off. I think I could put on either Exocrine. We'll put it on the guy who's gonna shoot the Homunculus, because that is more important to me. There it is. And then the Barb guy will smite at +1. So it goes off on a 10 into the Reavers for 2.
Okay. Kills another.
And then he'll cast Catalyst. Reroll my own ones. Goes off. And we'll put that on... Not Orange Squad, because they are all the way over there. We'll put it on... the Exocrine. The correct play is to put it on this squad. I've decided. All right. Shooting phase now. Yes. So let's shoot the Symbiostorm guy at the Homunculus.
Aha, this was my plan all along. He has an invulnerable save and will take every hit.
I will make every single invulnerable save. You walked right into my trap. So I'll get 2 back with the misses from the Symbiote Storm. On 3s. Okay. Pretty good start.
No problem. Get 1 free reroll from his Warlord trait. Okay,
So,
I just need to
8
pass
damage.
4 of these 8 feel no pains.
Well, how about none of them? Alright, well,
Look,
that was a little bit
it was
better
just
than I
as
expected.
planned.
Is this, haha, now your second shot doesn't do anything because you don't have any targets. Alright, well, you got me. I fell into that one. The other Exocrine will shoot the Venom. Hitting on 4s. Rolling 1s. Very nice. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
5 upses,
2 damage.
takes 2, feel no painses,
Still 2 damage.
takes 2.
We'll do it again. 4s. 3s. 3 more.
5s and 4 feel no pains.
Yay!
It does
Exacties. Explode, please.
Does it explode?
Okay.
No. How
We
many
tried.
people inside will die? 1 of them.
Alright, I'll take it. Good job, Exocrines. So I got an assassinate. Cool. Stormlord will move himself. He'll advance 10 inches. In hindsight, I kind of made this awkward for him. I think he has to go 5 and 3.5, and then another 1.5 over here. All right. Oh, these guys, the Tickle Finger boys. They will tickle finger the racks now. Look out.
Can they shoot into combat?
They sure
that a thing?
can. Yeah.
Wow.
They have like super pistols. They can shoot into other people's combats. Tickle! Oh, is this the last guy in range? No, just kidding. It's only 2 guys. Yeah! 2 hits. Wound on 4s. 2 wounds. Take that, Rax!
Oh no. 1 feel no
D3
pain?
damage. We got him.
Oh my god.
You've been tickled. It's 2. Alright, well, that was fun. Charge phase, I think. We'll charge this Dimachaeron into these racks.
Yep.
10 inches. Alright, I'm just gonna go here.
Damn, I was hoping it'd fail that.
Actually, do we go farther in? Now we rolled a 10? I can't touch this Urgle, so I don't think I can go here.
No.
Yeah, that is definitely within an inch of that guy. So we could go here. Here I get, can I engage 4 guys? No. I think it's only 3 almost anywhere I go. Yeah, I think I can only ever get 3 of them. Sad times. So we'll just, I don't think I get that guy there either. Yeah, so we'll go here so we engage these 3. Yeah, that's what we're doing. All right. Swarmy's gonna charge into the Reavers.
Yep.
Big money. Well, it's not big money, but it's okay. 5 inches will go there. These these warriors are gonna charge the racks. 9 inches. That's pretty good. Good on the objective. You have 4, and I have 3, 4 now. And then these guys will string and let you take my thing away with witches again, because that's how you do. Alright. That is my charge phase. So, swinging first doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm excited to do this one, so let's do it. 3s to hit into the racks with the guy. Rerolling his misses. Wounding on 2s. That many saves.
Alright, come on, 4s. Ooh.
Ooh.
And I won't bother rolling feel no
1,000
pains.
DPRs.
Are you basing me here?
Not yet. My tail. Misses. Roll to escape me.
Yep.
Nice.
I do not.
I'm gonna roll a 6. Nope, I rolled a 2. Take 2 mortal wounds.
I can't believe you lied to me.
Ah!
I will take.
One of them survives. Well, I get my damage ignore forever now. Alright. I'll just touch these guys, I guess. Don't really have anything exciting to do. I'll fight with these warriors.
Alright.
We can get that guy in. Yeah, so just 4 guys into the Rex. 16 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Ooh. Ooh. Winning on 4s. 5 saves.
Alrighty.
2.
2 FN pieces. Fail 2.
Swarmlord into the Reavers. They are toughness 5, huh?
Yeah.
Is anybody wounded? There is a guy on 1 wound, right? Yeah. So we'll swing at the tail. I don't think we're gonna spend ACP here. Tail hits, doesn't wound. And then the swords. I'll hit, wound on 3s. 4 at -3, so just on it's 3 damage, and then you take 2 mortal wounds afterwards.
Alright. So, first guy.
Yeah.
Dead. Second. Dead. Third. Dead. And fourth.
Oh, what a boss! But then he takes 2 more after that for the mortals.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Incredible.
So that finished the wounded guy, and then 3 more after that. 2, 3.
Alright, so then we'll just base these 2, I
And
guess.
we have to put a wound on the best reaver of all.
Amazing. I think that's all my charges, yeah? So we are
Oh, yeah.
over to your swings on somebody over here, probably?
Yeah, so I'm going to hope that my incubi don't fail me again.
I hope that
Spend
they
my
do.
last command point. Do I farm it back? No, I do not. And let's get more into range.
Yes.
And
Stay
hope
strong,
real
Dimachaeron.
hard.
I believe in you, buddy.
Well, I can't place incubi, but it looks like 9 of them are in. So that will be 28 attacks. Hitting on. No. And 6s are exploding.
Oh,
so
boy.
1, 2, 7. Wounding on 5s.
Oh, man.
Oh,
There
boy.
you go.
4 at damage 1 and like 8 at damage 3.
3. They don't go to 2?
Yep.
So
They don't go to 2.
regular ones, only 1 goes through. So I'll take 1 from those. All right, we have to make an obscene number of these. All 5s and 6s. Here we go. No. So that is 15 damage?
Yep.
All right, well, we can make these. No problem. 10. No, he's dead.
Hey, incubi.
Do I freak out? No, I saw it up in the top. I was so excited. Ah!
Well, that almost makes up
Get
for the
back.
disappointing performance before.
Oh, sad Dimachaeron. I was excited to fight with that guy. So I'll just fight with my warriors down here, I guess.
Yep.
I get 20 attacks. Real 1s. Wounding on 5s. Whoa! 9 saves. On your
All right.
reavers. Sure. Well, that was really good.
3 of them go through. Can the champion pass another 3? No. Okay, that was all he could manage.
We killed 2 more.
This one.
Nice. Good job, warriors. And then your racks fight me, I guess?
Yeah, so they do not have to pile in towards the Dima anymore, which is really convenient for
Yeah,
me.
no kidding.
You have 4 on the objective, right?
I
So
have
that
4.
is enough. And you have nothing else that can move onto the objective in any way?
Correct.
So I can just do this, grab it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, I was kind of halfway through piling an incubi when I had to go off and roll Reaver saves. So I'll just shove them a bit forward. There we go. Oh my god. So there's going to be 11 attacks because the Akathist is up there.
Yes.
Hitting on 2s and wounding on 4s. Oh, a nice 7 wounds. AP 0, damage 1.
So 4s and 6s. Maybe. Alright, we take 2. I don't know if I care.
Okay.
Just on some rando. This guy in the front. Alright. Oh, and these guys can swing back at the other Dimachaeron.
Oh yeah, just need to make a lot of pile-in moves first. Or consolidate moves, whatever. Stupid word.
Stupid words.
I just cannot remember that one of them is called consolidate.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know
always
why.
just say, usually I just say consolidate, and then everyone's like, everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Alright, so these guys are going to be getting... can I get you in? No, I can't. So this will just be 8 attacks. Wait, 9 attacks, Akathist. Wounding on 4s. Respectable 3 wounds.
They hit on 2s?
Yeah, it's round 3.
I make all my saves.
Boo.
And then I think you owe me a bunch of morale tests.
I also owe you some Reaver attacks.
Oh, also Reavers.
So,
Yes.
yep. Will be 9 attacks. There's 4 left. Into the warriors.
Yep.
On 2s here as well. Wounding on 4s. 3.
4s and 6s. Take 1. Nobody's wounded, so I guess we'll just take 1 here. Cool.
Right.
Oh, it's a 5 up. I didn't roll a 5 though, so we're good. I'm catalysted. All right. So morale on both Rax and the Reavers.
Yeah, so the Rax lost a... Pink Rax lost 3 this turn, I think it was. I should have been keeping better track. I'll say it's 3. They pass. 3 was my upper estimate, which is why I said 3. Other Rax lost 5. They definitely fail. 1 of them runs, and then 4 left, running on 1s and 2s. Okay, so 3 Rax
Did I kill
run.
any earlier? They're down 5 right now.
Yeah, you did kill some earlier.
Okay.
They charged into the
I
beamer,
killed
and then you...
like 1 or 2 with the other one. Oh yeah, yeah, I don't remember. Okay. And the Reavers?
Reavers, I think we're just looking for a 1 to stay. Oh, they did get a 1.
Ah! Brutal. All right. So I will only get 2 for engage this time. And I have 2 scramblers and all this stuff, so that is where we're at. And you get 15, right?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, the Dima dying was a big swing. You are up.
Okie dokes.
Taylor asking, do I want the Zote to come back to 40k? The Zote is in 40k. You can just take the Archivist.
My second Urgul has to come in this turn.
You're in your army. It's
Which
an
incredible
unaligned
spot can I plonk
model.
him down?
So the goal here is to stop Deldar from getting scramblers.
There we go.
They're only
So
down
he
to
will
1
appear
CP,
there at
so
the
they
end of the
can't fall
phase.
back and hit my
And
Lictor with
let's
anything. I think the Lictor is
advance
guaranteed
with
to
my
scramble,
yellow
assuming this
witches.
Dimachaeron can clean the racks and the stuff over here up, because
They
the
are
Lictor can
going
move.
12 inches.
The Lictor can move here this coming turn and then double
advance
move
with
into
the
the
red
deployment zone to
witches.
complete scramblers next turn.
They are going 11.
This is gonna be a close game. That 15-point primary might have killed me though. Ugh. I should have assumed that the Dima over here was gonna die, and I think I could have charged these warriors over a little bit longer. But hopefully we can
Senor Slith is coming up
pull secondary or pull primary.
exact
a little
some
bit
kind
harder.
of terrible vengeance.
This is definitely not an. This is an interesting matchup, I think, because it's not one that the Dimachaerons are very good at. It's like a lot of little units, and not all of them are good against his big punches. He's good. The bite is really good, as we've seen, but the punch is not so much. So I need this Dimachaeron to kind of pull triple duty.
Okay, the incubi are off the Necron wall. Thank God. They will never have to. Never again. Rax will fall back from the Dima because it's very scary. And the Urgul will advance, I guess. He gets a 9. He does not have power for pain, so he can't re-roll. Terrible. Oh, okay, that was really weird. There we go, around to there. Let's see, I just want to stay the hell away from the Dima, but can I stop the Exocrines from shooting them?
I think they can tuck. If they tuck back in here, they're fine, right?
Well,
the Ravagers.
Oh,
I thought you said the Reavers. My bad. Yeah, that would be quite an advance. Let's get over there.
I feel like I cannot hide, and maybe I should just accept that they're going to get shot. Better than accepting that. Oh, I could spread them out so you can only eat one of them. That kind of makes sense. This way you can't shoot. I need to spread out more than that. So this one can come back to there, where an Exocrine cannot shoot it. And then this one swings all the way up to there. Can you fit? Yeah, your base is giant.
Yeah, it's like 4.5 inches, I think.
So
you have to be
6.5 inches.
Yeah. So I think you're okay there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Maybe from this tip here, I think they're a little bit close. So if they're just a teeny bit farther away, then they're
okay. Okay. Put the Archon in the middle so that you just can't occupy that spot.
Sure.
No, sure, whatever. What's the worst that could happen? I just lose the Archon and both Ravagers for free. That's fine.
It's not that bad.
Everyone's going to advance.
Mm-hmm.
She goes 11. And I think that will be all of my movements. So, shooting phase. Wait, psychic phase. Irene is going to do her targeted smite on that Dima. She gets a 9, and I cleverly put her in deny range.
Try to deny you this time. Nope, you're good.
So that will be...
Hey.
D3 mortal wounds.
Hey.
Which will be 3 mortal wounds.
Oh, yeah? How about it does exactly that many mortal wounds?
Sounds good to me. And then we will be smiting these warriors next to her.
Okay.
With an 8.
I'll try to stop you. We do not.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're plus 1 cast, right? Yeah.
1 mortal wound. Yeah.
Yeah, so it cancels out the shadow. Yep, it takes 1. Is anybody wounded? Oh, yeah, this guy in the front.
The wounded guy. Wait, crap, that was my 7-inch charge. No, what have I done? Okay. Shooting phase now. Both Ravagers into the Dima.
Did these guys want to stay in combat?
Sorry?
Did the Reapers want to stay in combat?
Oh, I forgot about the Reavers. Right. No, they really don't.
I was like, where are they going to fall back to? Apparently not. Nowhere. They're just going to stand there. Goodbye, Reavers. It was nice knowing you. We had fun.
Yeah, they will always remember the time they spent with your Tyranids. Alright, bunch of disintegrated shots into the Dema.
Yes.
Rerolling ones.
Yes. Amazing.
Wounding on 5s. Also rerolling
Very nice.
ones.
Super
Will
nice.
be-
Oh. Oh, that's a lot. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I take 7. Ooh.
Brackets in.
Ouch.
Do I have any other guns left on the table? Only things that fell back, I believe. So that will be a short but exciting shooting phase.
Fun. Does Yvrain have a
So,
pistol?
onto...
No, she doesn't. Huh. Alright. Weird.
Nope. And she advanced, so...
Oh, yeah, fair enough. That'd do it.
Alright. Into the Warriors. Let's roll a 7.
No.
Because I deserve to. I roll a 3, get my free reroll.
Oh!
Oh, into a
I
9.
did it.
Hey! Alright. Senor Slith will go into the Warriors.
Senior Snaky boy.
He gets a 5.
Very nice.
We'll base both of them. Yellow Witches into the Warriors.
Super nice.
12.
Alright. Fair enough.
I guess we're gonna tuck in behind the wall like that. Red Witches into Warriors. Get a 9. I'm definitely not charging the Dema. Yvrain can't charge. Rax are in combat. That looks like it is all of my charges done.
All
Do you
right.
have 2 CP?
I do.
I have to be really clever.
Definitely
Let's start with the Incubi.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can I get this last guy into fighting range? I doubt it. I cannot. So 8 of them are in attacking range, I believe.
Sure.
Oh wait, I've lost anyone else? No, I have not. So yes, 8 Incubi. Do I want to spend my last command point? I really don't. This will be 25 attacks because I have the Clayvex in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 4s. Alright, 6 is a damage 3. Oh, I have to slow roll it because of this
no.
damage 3 thing. I guess you can just arrange them in whatever order you like. Because, my bad.
Yeah, whatever. So 6 ups for these ones. So that's gonna kill 1, 2, and wound a guy. So 1, 2, one guy's wounded. And then the 6s for these ones. So we'll do this.
No, I'm AP3, so you don't have a 6 up.
No, I have a damage ignore. You don't ignore damage ignores, right?
Oh, sorry, right. Yeah, never mind.
So that guy exactly dies. Next guy. Survives. Dies. Next guy. Dies. Next guy. Dies. So that's 2 more. And then the last guy survives.
Alright. Would you like to enter? Oh, I guess I should pile in first.
Yes.
Venomthropes have an annoying thingo.
Yeah, it's a
I don't
5
really have
plus
any reason to
mortal. Yeah, I don't think you really care. If I'm honest.
No, I don't care, but I also have no reason to take it.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I'm going to tie you up and stop you from shooting. Because they can do it anyway with their tickle
Super
fingers.
pistols. This guy's dead. All right.
Okay. Would you like
So
to?
I might. So this guy swings with -1 AP, 1 damage attacks. So he's not super dangerous, but he's a little dangerous. So if we can kill all these witches, we're doing all right. I don't want to, but I think I will. So we'll interrupt with the warriors.
Do it.
We'll swing a guy into here and a guy into here.
Yep.
So into the yellow. Reroll once. Uh-oh, only 2. 3's to wound. Only 1. Yeah, this is a mistake. Ooh. Kills 1.
Feel no pain.
Does oh no. The punishment. Into red. 3. 2. Ugh.
Right.
Yay.
4 up, 6 up.
Yay!
Okay.
Well, that didn't do anything. Oh well. Valiant effort. You can keep swinging, I guess.
Yep. So this has become awkward coherency-wise. 2.2 for creeper forward. You're at 2.0. So I just need to. But that probably gets you into combat range. So let's just not even move them. So, Senor Slith, let's go. 3 attack. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s because of his mighty strength 5. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Ugh.
Yes.
Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think I should have interrupted there. That was probably a mistake.
The strongest.
I need to
of
get
them
really
all.
lucky for that not to go well.
Yeah. Then 7 attacks from the witches into that warrior.
Yep.
Hit on 2s. Wound on 5s. 3 wounds.
Are you kidding? Oh, no.
Oh,
Punished. All right. Jeez. Yeah, I think
which
that
means
kills me,
Tyrax
honestly.
now are in combat. So that's the end of the fight phase.
Indeed.
Do I need to
yeah.
take any? No, I don't. So
They lost 1. They
I will
lost 2.
yeah, they've got
Oh, they
legit
lost.
9.
Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. You are okay.
Yep.
Alright.
So it'll be the end of my turn. I'm not going to scramble it, but I do score domination.
Yes. All right. Well, we tried, but I think I'm dead now. I don't have any way to deal with all these obsec. So we will just put the lictor here. I get no primary. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to score primary for the rest of the game now.
It's pretty hard.
Yeah. I will move this guy. I'm going to hope we can kill those guys with guns. Yeah, that was a really bad fight phase for me. We can deny you this one and that one, so you'd be only at 10 or 5 primary, so I guess that's the plan. Can we be outside of an inch on the objective? Yes. Yes. So we'll try for that. All right. I will pull this guy back to smite at thee.
No, no, my ravens.
Look out. And Swarm Lord will move. guess we can do... Are we just smiting these Reavers? I guess we are. I don't really have much else to deal with them, so we're just going to smite at them. Also, my other smites don't really do much. So, Swarmlord's going to move 4 and 9 to there. These warriors are going to... I don't know what they're going to do yet. This is gone. I'm going to do something. We'll advance the Rippers. Oop. Maybe. Maybe. Dice, what are you doing?
Come on, I believe in you.
Right. We figured it out. We found a way. Rippers will go over here. The Exocrines have to stay stationary, so they will. And then the real question is what these White Warriors do. I don't know if they have any really good options. We can try to maybe charge this Urgul and kill it. To at least make the Scrambler hard for you. Because me holding one objective doesn't do me any good. I think that is what I'm going to go for. We could do this. And they're down to 5, yeah, so they don't care about that coherency. All right. We are at Psychic phase now. I will scream. We'll smite with Swarmlord.
All right.
Big smite with Swarmlord. So into the racks, I think, is the closest. Goes off on a 9.
All right, I won't try to deny that.
Sure. D3 to the racks. 1. Okay. Scream.
Okay.
Goes off on an 8. It's just another smite. No deny.
No deny.
3 that time. Yeah, take that.
3 dead.
We will smite with Symbiostorm guy. Fails.
Is this
Symbiostorm goes off. I think we're outside. Yeah, we're 27 away. I'm gonna put it on the dude who's gonna shoot these guys just in case, because he also can shoot these incubi, right? Yeah, we're gonna put on that guy. He's important. We're going to smite with the barb guy. Goes off on a 10. You can deny this one.
Try that one.
Yep.
Nope, no deny.
And then catalyst goes off on a 6.
Would you like to roll your smite damage?
Oh yeah. 3.
I mean,
take that. Take that, Reavers.
Will they in fact take that? They will.
Yeah, you're out of damage ignores. I had a wounded guy, right? Yeah. Oh no, the wounded guy died. All right. Would you like to deny the catalyst that I rolled on a 6?
I can't. I tried to deny the smite.
She only has 1 deny?
Yep. 2 costs, 1 deny.
Whoa. Wild. We'll put that on Swarmy. All right.
Okay.
Shooting phase time. I will shoot this exocrine at these gentlemen over here.
Yep.
Pew! Reroll 1s. So I will miss 2 and then get 1 back. Wound on 3s. 4 saves. Rax, what do you got?
Rax. You can do it.
Okay.
They start I'll reroll successful, feel no pains. I don't need to. They're dead.
See ya. Well, you rolled 2, feel no pains. Oh, because they would die to the failed ones. Anyway. You're like, yeah, you're right, I did. Second shot into the incubi. Please stop tabling my army incubi. Please leave the table instead. So we miss one and get one back. And then on 2s. That many. They're toughness 3,
6
right?
up.
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be 3.
And 2
I will
damage each.
reroll successes on Feel No Pain again.
So 1, maybe.
Do we survive?
Get out
Not
of
quite.
here. Get out of here. Tickle finger boys. We'll tickle the yellow witches. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Amazing. 3's to wound. Rerolling. Amazing. Get tickled.
Oh, jeez. They don't even get it involved because, well, they only have a 6 up because it's technically a ranged attack.
Yes, it is. It's
Feel
also
no
D3
pain.
damage. Get out of here, witches. Amazing. The tickle finger boys pull their weight again. This other exocrine will shoot at the incubi or the witches. Let's shoot the witches first, and then we'll see how we feel after that. Hiya! 2s. They just die, yeah? Or they're 6 up in
Oh, they have 6.
There you go. 2 damage each. A bunch of
Alright,
6s?
reroll.
1,000 6s?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
not quite.
Alright, and then we'll shoot the incubi. 3.
Right, 6 ups. Feel no pains.
Alright,
3 more dead.
exocrines, please dig me out of this hole I've made for myself. Thank you. Stormlord's gonna Hive Commander himself. Over here, I guess. We're gonna fight Yvrain. This Dimachaeron, we're charging now. These guys, let's do this one. This one's important. These guys will charge a circle. I think not double ones. Nailed it. We'll wrap you. Take that.
Oh no!
Stormlord will charge you rain. Should not be automatic. We can go 5. We'll just engage you here, I guess. These guys charging this Urgul. Oh, I don't think that does it. It does not. Oh. Do I want to reroll that? Not really, but also kinda. What is this charge? If this guy was going to charge the Archon, he would need a 6. The Archon has a 2+ invuln, right?
Yeah.
But he does not get a 2+ invuln against me eating him with my little mouth. So in fact, I don't need to charge that Archon. So that's fine. So we could reroll this one, and I would be down to 0 CP, which I think is okay. So I will reroll this charge. I need a 4.
All right. Try to steal your command point.
Or a 5. I need a 5.
I do not.
Boom. There's a 9. Amazing. So we'll go here. An inch out. We'll go here. Can we get both of these objectives with 5 models? I think we can.
I don't. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. I shouldn't have doubted you.
Yes. This Dimachaeron will charge the Ravager. I think that's unfailable, but we'll find out. Cool. So we'll go here and not quite engage the Archon. If you wish to heroically intervene, I guess that's fine.
Might as well. Either way.
Sure.
And I will base you.
Sure.
No shenanigans.
And that is all the charges. So we are, unless these Venomthropes want to charge this Slith. I kind of want to, actually. Let's do it. Let's fight. Ticklefinger Boys versus the Snake Captain's, or Senior Snake. 6 inches, that should do it. Yes.
Prepare to meet your doom.
The meme battle of the game.
Snakes are not ticklish, you fool.
Yeah. I don't have an armpit, you idiot. All right. There's no interrupts, right? So we're just fighting.
Yep.
Dimachaeron will just stand heal still because you base me. So we will swing the big claws into the Ravager. You don't. Do you have an invuln in melee?
No.
So big claws into the Ravager. And the tail into the Archon. Yeah, I'll do that. So big claws on 4s. Re-rolling. Ooh. 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 Uh-oh.
Might even live.
You might be
Maybe.
okay. You are okay.
Oh,
He takes no damage. Oh my god, I don't believe it. The tail hits. Doesn't wound. Amazing. We'll roll to escape me with the tickle, the little mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did not escape.
D6 mortal wounds. No, it's only 2. Oh
No
no.
pain.
Oh, R.I.P. Yeah. I
He
don't know.
does take both of them.
I don't know if certainly didn't help my case here. Yikes. I can't believe he just whiffed entirely. Venom Thropes at Senior Snake.
Yep. Well, to go towards the incubi because they are close. So only 2 of them
oh,
can
are
actually
they?
pile in towards the snaky boy. Yeah.
Oh, was he? Oh, I don't know.
Or maybe,
I don't know where he was. Sure.
yeah, I did measure it out because I was wondering.
Okay, yeah. All right. So 2 guys on 4s and on 5s. Re-rolling. 1 save.
All right. Got a 5 up. Fails.
You're dead.
I have a feel no pain because
No.
it's black heart.
No. Yes.
No.
Senior Snake is. It turns out he was ticklish the whole time. Incredible. These Venom Thropes are my MVP this game.
Absolutely.
I don't think they've given you -1 to hit a single time, but the sheer amount of damage this unit puts out.
Tickled 2
Too
units
strong.
to death.
2 units. And a jet bike, right?
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Oh, no, a rack. They killed a rack. That was it. I don't think they attacked the jet bikes. Warriors into the Urgle. I don't know what your stats are. I assume they're incredible.
Neither do I.
Toughness
Toughness
3
3.
with a 7+ save. Uh-oh.
5 up in bomb.
Oh, yeah, well, that's pretty good. I get 12 attacks on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Then also on 3s. Can you make 8 or 7 5-up invulns?
Damn right I can.
Almost. Oh, my God.
Close, and he also has feel no pain because he's also black heart. So let's see him.
Maybe.
Okay,
Are you
building
right?
suspense.
Yay.
Oh, so
Yay. Yay. Okay.
one other Urgle.
One more Urgle. So these guys, they can't really pile in because I'll lose the objective. So just one guy will swing at you. 3. 2 wounds.
Alright, this one survives. Feel no pain. Takes 1.
All right. Swarmy. On Ivrain. I will pile in a sec because I don't really care where I am right now. 2s. Oh, come on. Why? 2s again. Oh, are you kidding me? What?
Invulnerable.
So you take a
she's
mortal
fine.
wound. You take 1 mortal from the 6. Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay, taken.
Tail, hits, wounds. D3.
She does take that.
2 more wounds. I can't believe that. This just happened. We'll engage the Rex. Oh my god.
Okay. Glorious.
You're up. You're up with your swing back. Yeah, that was that was a terrible turn. Oh, I forgot to charge back
Let's
here.
go
Do
with
you mind if I charge with these guys? They were gonna.
Oh,
fight you
go
over
for
here.
it, yeah.
Barb
I
guy.
ain't scared of Neurothreat. Maybe
Well,
I
you
should be.
be. Other guy. I guess we'll base these 2 over here. I'll just roll them together if that's cool.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I rolled double ones. All right, you're up. What a
Look how their
fight
brain
phase
just
that
killed
was right there. Get out of here. At least it goes both ways.
Yeah, she's your weapon skill 3.
Oh, this is your
weapon
brain.
skill 2. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah. No, she's actually
Yeah,
good at
the
fighting, right? She's like strength 4 with the D3 damage sword. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I
nothing
guess
there.
it doesn't really matter though.
Alright, Archon. You can do better.
Yeah.
Yes, that is all hits, wounding on 5s. 2 wounds at AP3. Wait, no, AP2. Because it's a terrible
it's a 5
weapon.
up either way. Both go through. How much damage?
Alright, D3 damage apiece. Will do
4.
4 damage.
5 ups. Takes 2. Why couldn't you
Alright,
kill
just
that
as me.
Ravager, Dimachaeron? How much damage is the Ravager going to do to me?
That's the real question, isn't it?
Oh, that's weird.
3 attacks on this thing.
It's either AP1 or it's Strength 6. You have to pick. Oh no,
Oh,
it's
right.
always AP. It's always Strength 4. Just kidding. I guess it doesn't matter. You're gonna swing with them.
Oh yeah, I have to use the blade pains.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 2 hits, wounding on
I
5.
can either slice you or I can just
Nothing.
run
Oh.
into you directly. This Urgul? They have 4
Yeah, that's-
attacks. What?
Oh yeah, he's a
Maybe
beast.
this was a mistake.
3 hits, wounding on 4s. 2 wounds.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Urgul. You not like that. Okay, good. Where you go? Okay.
Reavers will put everything into the Catalyst Neurothrope.
Yes.
So 7 attacks. 5 hits, wounding on 4s, I think. T4, right?
Yeah.
So 1 wound.
Good.
All right.
Rex.
And then the racks into old Swarmy.
Ye old Swarmy.
Alright, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in range, including the Akathis, so 19 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 2s. Oh, so close.
Very nice.
And wound 4s.
Very nice.
Alright, 11 wounds.
3 ups. 5 up.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, we take 1. Ouch. All right. That's the turn, so I will... Oh, I didn't measure where Stormlord ended his move here. No! I should have been 0.3 inches away, I guess. So I go get 2 for engage.
Okay.
And... that is it somehow. So you will get... You only have
5
2 objectives, so you get 5, yeah. Boop.
Alright, so the question is,
Oh, and we
do I
need a morale here, and...
morale no exists for me.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so do I just murder the Swarm Lord? How could that possibly go wrong, honestly? This Ravager that is not tied up will
Yes.
float on over to there. The champion Urgul will fall back and hide behind
Mm-hmm.
a wall for now. The Reavers, do they just stay in combat? I mean, what's the worst that could happen, really? They'll just chill. If Rain will chill, the Incubi will go to kill a second monster, because that can't possibly fail. And that is all of the movement.
Come at me,
phase done.
Incubi. Please, please don't kill 1,000 points of my army.
Alright, if Rain is going to smite the Swarm Lord with a 9.
Stormlord will try to stop you. He will use the angry red dice. He says no.
Oh, very
No
nice.
smites for you today.
And Inari smite thing
Oh, it doesn't
with a
matter.
5 will fail to go off.
Amazing. Swarmlord is the
Do I-
undisputed master of this psychic phase.
Yeah, he is. Alright, that's just it.
Cool.
So, shooting phase.
Yes.
The Ravager in combat will plug into the Dema. 9 shots.
You deserve everything you're about to get, Dimachaeron. You piece of garbage. Does it hit on? Oh no, it's not bracketed. Because I didn't do any damage.
Yeah. 4 wounds.
Can you roll 5 ups here? No. All right, first set. He takes them all. Second set, he's dead.
He just died.
Is he mad? No, of course not. You jerk off. I'm glad you're dead, Dimachaeron. You're the worst.
Well, the second Ravager will go into these here warriors.
Rude.
I know. 9 shots. No rerolls because I did not play very well. Wounding on 3s, 5 wounds, AP 3, so they'll just punch through.
Yes.
Guess the
So
guy
I
in
have
the
some
back.
guys in cover. So we'll start here because he's wounded anyway, so we have to start there. So he saves on 6s.
Wait, is he in cover? Oh yeah, because I'm shooting through there. Okay, sure.
6 up. 6 up again.
Oh,
All right. Does he die? No. 6 up
Oh.
again. Amazing. 6 up again. All right, he's dead. Maybe 2 6s. 2 6s. No, okay, you got him. Last one.
Okay.
I guess this is your only gun, right?
Yes.
So we'll just take it on the next guy in the row, I guess. He's not in cover. Is that fine? Yeah, this is fine. I don't know what I'm rolling 1 dice for. He takes 2. Yes, he takes all of them. All right.
Okay.
That's a big deal.
Well, I kind of lied. I do have more guns because my Reavers have pistols.
Oh
I will
no!
put them into the catalyst, dude.
This is why you're gonna win, because you didn't disclose your pistols quickly enough.
1 hit and it doesn't work. There we go.
This is the most effectual
Okay.
combat we ever have over here.
Charge phase Incubi will murder the Swarm Lord.
I hope not.
They charge
Well,
3
at least
inches.
they're good.
They're saving their power. Do I have any other charges? I don't think I do. I guess the Ravager could go into the Swarm Lord so you can't shoot it. But the Swarm Lord's going to die, so that won't help. Huh. Damn.
Of course.
Outplayed myself.
He'll just be dead.
Well, I guess I'll just do it for the free movement. Ravager into Swarm Lord.
Yes.
That's a 6. I don't think that actually gets around in
God,
range, so never
Swarm
mind. We're not
Lord's
doing it.
About to sandbag your. Well, you just poke over her, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess
that's
you have
right,
to
'cause it's
rotate,
tall.
maybe. I don't know. It's awkward.
If the very top.
Yeah, is her
It's
base
nonsense.
blocking? Yeah,
I'll
okay,
I'll
that
just
makes
move
sense.
it back.
Yeah, because I think you could have done it with the front fin here, but that's I think that's more than 7 to swing it in
Yeah.
round to get to poke 'em. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the Incubi and obviously spend a command point on them. Do I get it back?
Obviously.
No, I don't.
All right,
So this is going to
Swarmy.
be 10 attacks into the Swarm Lord, and that will end up at 30 damage.
Oh,
Okay, well, 8 hits.
no!
Okay, 2 wounds of damage,
See,
1 each.
This is what you get for killing the rest of my army. I take 0. How about
AP
that?
3. So
I have a
that
3+
other one.
vulnerable save. He's got a
You
storm
what?
shield.
Oh, in
He's got a storm
combat, that's
shield
right.
on.
It's the Swarm Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I won't
whatever.
interrupt because that's how rules work, and I can't. So there you go.
All right, well, that was my only charge, so it's your fight anyway.
I will interrupt. Just kidding. Swarm Lord will put everything into your ring. Yes, that's what we're doing. We have to kill her. She must die. My big swords. Amazing. All 6s. 3 6s. 2 6s.
Oh,
So
she's dead.
2 mortals. Oh yeah, you just die. Just kidding. All right. Good job, Swarmy. I have assassinated.
No. I guess actually I'll go to my Reavers next because otherwise they'll probably die to your Neurothrope attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So 7 more punches on the green one. Eventually, someone in this fight will take a wound.
2?
2.
Yes.
Yes!
You've done it. You've done it.
Moral
The
victory
the
right
victory
there.
is
Okay.
yours. All right. So I guess I'll punch a Reaver. 1 wound.
Oh god.
Oh, that's
I rolled
2
2 dice by mistake, but I passed
they're
them
both,
both,
yeah,
so I
so it
don't.
doesn't matter. Rex?
Okay. Yeah. racks will go like
Swarmy.
this.
I'm so
and
excited for you to sandbag this entire
54,
Drukhari
5,
army.
6, 8, 10, 21 attacks. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s. 6 wounds.
3s. Uh-oh.
Haha.
Not like this. Not to the rack, Swarmy. Come on. All right, I take 2.
Alright. And then the other Neurothrope, I guess.
This game is weird. Yes. Prepare to die. Nope, just kidding. I missed. All right, cool.
Okay. Well, I don't score domination.
Yes, that's true.
Back to you.
Okay. I get a CP. So I get 15 this turn?
You do.
Well, that's a big deal.
Oh god, I'm losing. What?
How did that happen? All right, go get him, buddy. Whee! Whoop, 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 whoop. And we'll do it again. Whoop, 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 whoop. He'll scramble your deployment zone.
Do I steal your command point? No.
Does he have take a boo-boo? He does not. These warriors will hang out, I guess. It doesn't matter where I stand because I can't really stop you from controlling stuff. At the end. So if I can't deal with this Urgle. He's just gonna live forever. I can stop you from controlling this with the jet bikes. There's still 3. Maybe we smite them. The Tickle Finger boys are in range for a tickling, but I think the
Oh no.
the better part of valor is to run away, so that it's harder to get this objective. 5. So these guys can't fall back to the objective, right? So they just have to kill Swarmlord, which they will because they're gods. They're gods.
They can
made
fall back
man
and
of
charge
flesh.
because they're Dark Elder.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna get a CP. So we should run away to the back edge of this objective and make that charge really hard. What did I roll? A 5. Okay, they go a long way. Please don't charge me. These rippers will advance to this objective. So I guess you could fall these guys forward and then charge stuff is probably the play. So the warriors, I wonder if we can actually... Is this the only position where I actually hold these objectives? I think it
Pretty
might
much.
be. This guy could be here. Yeah, that angle just puts him farther away. So I think it's literally right here is where these guys are on both objectives. Or we just run the warriors as objective because we have the rippers over here. Well, we can roll in advance for the warriors and see what we get, right? 4, because they're not doing anything else. You need a boxcars to charge the rippers. Or an 8 to charge this exocrine. I think I will advance them forward. So this guy was here, so he goes 5 and 5. We're gonna get you, Urgul. You won't escape a second time. I have a wounded warrior now. He might just kill him. This exocrine will walk backwards because it has nothing useful to do. They'll just hide to touch the dents. They'll stay in melee. These guys, what the hell do they do? They can't get to an objective, so they're just going to move towards your guys and try to kill them. All right. I think that is it for movement, so it's time to cast spells. I will smite with Swarmy. Goes off on a 9.
Yep.
So yeah, just into the, or I guess, yeah, it has to be into the Wax, right? Because he didn't base me with Incubi.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2.
Take 1.
Cool. Scream. Goes off on a 9. 3.
Ooh, take all 3.
Oh, that was foolish. Why did I do that? I don't know. You'll survive this turn, Urgul. I was supposed to onslaught. I will smite with the Symbiostorm guy. Reroll my 1s. Goes off on a 7. For 1.
Does kill the guy.
Symbiostorm
Reroll.
goes off onto this guy. And then the other guy will smite. Goes off on an 8. For 2.
Alright. Ouch.
And then he'll cast Catalyst. Reroll 1s. Goes off. On the Tickle Finger boys? Yes. That is the most important unit to protect in the game. Alright. Shooting phase. I will shoot this Exocrine at this Raider. Pew. So I will miss 1 and get 2 back.
Yep.
That many saves.
Oh,
Well, that
that's
was
a
lot.
bit better.
10
Alright.
damage.
Let's roll 10, feel no pains. No problems. I mean,
They tried.
yeah, take 7.
Alright. We'll just do that again, I guess. Well, not quite as good. 3. Ooh. Could do it.
Alright.
Nope, just kidding.
Oh,
All 6s?
could happen.
You tried.
Did not happen. Does it explode?
I
No.
don't think it would hit anything anyway.
No, I
Alright.
figured I would roll.
Well, we got one of them. This guy doesn't have anything to shoot, so we are done with that. Charge phase. We'll try the warriors into this guy.
Yep.
9? Oh my god. They did it. I can't quite get through there. I don't know. This guy will charge him. Dog pile on the 10-point Reaver. Get him. He's too inexpensive.
No.
Well, that'll teach him. Nobody else can charge, so we are done with that. Fighting, I guess these warriors will fight this dude.
There is literally no way that you kill him.
Yeah, I mean, given how this game has proceeded in the past, I think you're right. Good hits, all 5s. 1 wound.
Okay. He's an arena champion for a reason.
The Neurothrope hits. Wounds. Yes.
Oh my
The dream
God.
is alive. No.
Ha!
No.
The dream is dead.
You get to swing with one of these things, I guess.
Yeah, 3 incubi. Let's go. 10 attacks.
Exploding 6s, yeah.
Hitting. No.
Oh, good.
I
thing.
forgot about your 3-up invulnerable save. Alright, 2 at 1 and 2 at 3.
Well, they're all 3. Oh, damage. Yeah, yeah. So the 3
Yeah.
damages. 1 goes through. Or does it? It does. The other 2 both go through. Why? So I take 5.
Alright, bracketed.
Nailed it. Alright. So this Neurothrope will swing at this arena champion. 1 wound.
Are you strength 5?
Oh, did I roll the 6? Or no? I forget. Whatever, you're good.
You rolled the 4 for that.
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
Just-
Rax into Swarmy.
Fight Swarmy.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 19 attack. Wait, yeah, 19 attacks.
Mm-hmm. Should have swung Swarmy there, but it's important that we deal a single wound to this arena champion, you know?
It is extremely important. 7 wounds.
3. 6. Okay, I take 3.
Whew.
Swarmy. I guess we'll do swords into the incubi and the tail into the Rex. Swords.
Sure.
So 2 at -3, and then you take a mortal. So those are 3
Alright.
damage.
Alright. So yeah, swords will go on the regular dudes. Feel no pains for them, they're dead. Then the Clavex does take 1 mortal wound, but has 2 wounds.
Hey, that aspect warrior style line. Tail into the Rex. Misses. All right. Cool. That I think is the turn. Yeah.
All right.
So I get my scramblers. Yes. And and I get 2 for engage. Did you give me the 2 or no?
No, I didn't.
Okay, so 2 for engage. Would have gotten 2 more points
All
if I
right.
put Swarmy in a better position. I guess he could have gone this way and then piled in that way. Should have done that. Whoops.
Whoopsie. All right. So I just need to get into one of those objectives.
Yeah, so if you can shoot these guys and put the Urgle here, you get that one.
Yeah. That is plan A.
That's a
Urgle will walk here. Archon will walk here. Ravager will fly up like... let's try to not give you cover saves. That makes sense.
Yep.
Like that. Staying just within 6 of the Archon.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can reach 2 objectives there. But if I get that kill, then I'm fine. But I probably won't kill all 4 warriors with the Ravager. So do I take the gamble? How much of a gamble is it? The champ can fall back and still... I moved at 15.9. That is 0.1 inches off the objective. Damn it.
He quite has the movement there.
Well, in that case,
yeah,
we can fall back this a ways and just be standing there in case something really strange happens. And given that I need to make a big charge, I am going to spend my last 2 command points to cornucopia and thorax. Wait, it does?
They do move 18
Oh.
inches, so you can just go there.
I always forget which way around this goes.
Skari,
Okay, cool.
looking out for the other Drukhari players over here.
Oh, Skari, really? Okay. Yeah. I will cornucopians these racks.
Let's go for the charge.
There's like 20 of them. I don't feel like finding them all, but they're going to have a 9-inch charge onto the objective, basically.
They will.
And there will be one standing on that objective. So if I can make the 9-inch rerollable charge, I will get to the objective and steal it.
Unless I kill them all with the tickle finger boys.
Unless you kill them all with the tickle fingers.
Look out. They've got so many tentacles.
And my Clavex will obviously just stay in combat with the Swarm Lord.
Yes.
Because you're going to whiff all your attacks and I will kill you.
You're not wrong.
So, shooting phase, Ravager into the Warriors. Yes. Let's go. 9 shots with the Living Muse rerolls and stuff.
Stay strong, Warriors. That's a good start.
9 hits. Good start.
Reroll
1 wound.
Oh, no!
9 wounds. 83.
All right, double 6s on the first guy. 2 6s. He's dead. All right, and then everyone else is gonna eat 2 of these. So like this, 2, and the next guy, dead, and then on the next guy, he's tried so hard, but then he died, and then on the last guy, he needs to make twice as many of. I think it's 8 on him, right?
Oh yeah, it is 8.
He'll be fine. Ready? All the 6s.
I'm so ready.
Not a good start. Oh no!
Not a good ending either.
GG, everybody.
Okay, so just to rub it in, do I get my rack charge in? Reroll. I do. Okay,
Boom.
so now I have a billion racks on that objective. And then does the Swarm Lord die to my Clavex? Let's just roll this one out because I need to know.
Yes. Yeah, you have 1, 2, 3, so it doesn't matter. All right, roll it up.
You get to hit first because it's
Oh,
my
you're
turn.
right. That's how rules work. Big swords, 2s. Also 2s again. That many and a mortal wound.
Well, I'm just going to roll the Mortal Wound first and it'll be a 6. Yes, it was
Ah!
6. Alright, AP 3 6s. Okay, I just take 6 damage
Only
from
6.
that, right?
Only 6.
Okay, I can roll
6
2
consecutive
6s. That's
6s.
fine.
All right, I just want.
Oh, boo. Okay, Swarm Lord lives,
Swarmlord lives
but
triumphant.
I do score
Swarmlord also
3 on
believes he killed this entire rack unit. It might not be literally true, but he's only a bug. He's not very smart. So you will win by 3, right?
3 points.
3 points. Yes, 3 points. We got all the
That was
breakdowns.
tense.
Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I think this turn where my fight phase and nothing happened. That was like, I think a nail in the coffin there.
Yeah.
I was like, I can kill these dizzies, right? Like, nope, apparently not. Apparently I deal 0 damage to a Ravager in melee. All right. Yeah, that was a good game.
Makes up for my poor Tantalus, but yes.
Yeah.
Very good game.
That was a good game. It doesn't matter, chat. If so, like a rack could just be here, so I can't consolidate to the middle. But then also, Ashley has 3 objectives, so she dominates regardless. So even if Swarmy goes here with the consolidate, it doesn't change anything.
If I'd actually been trying, I had a 10-inch charge from the racks, and they would have just zoomed over into the middle and messed everything up. But I didn't want to find all 20 of my rack models.
And all you have to do is with the charge move, string 1 dude closer to Swarmy, right?
Yeah.
And then I can't consolidate that way anyway. Which is, I assume, what the intention would be. But what I think the other thing that messed me up here is that I smited with Swarmy instead of onslaughting these guys the turn previously. So like the plan was to advance and then charge the Urgle to kill him, and then you would have to make this charge at least to get there.
The Ravager would have charged
that
like
it's
you're in
that
there,
hard.
just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
swung its
That's
giant
true.
ass around the objective. So
Yeah, I guess it's it just makes you roll more dice.
yeah, which is always a good thing to do.
Yeah, we were kind of messing up the game state here. Like this should be looking like that. Basically, there's like 1,000 racks everywhere over here.
Yeah. We were just quickly speeding through it because we knew what was going on.
Yes. Yeah. Well, there you go.
All right, fun game, and I finished in time to go do the things that I have to do today.
Nailed it. We did perfect.
Yeah. I'll see you later, and thanks
Yes.
for the game, the word.
Yes. This game that we played. Well, thanks, Ashley. That was a good one.
Yeah, bye.
Cheers. All right, chat. That was it for that game. I made a couple mistakes there. In that one, I got my scramblers, so like I don't know if turn 2 where the overdrive should have gone, and I was kicking myself for overdriving the Thropes instead of the Swarmlord, but in hindsight maybe it was better. And then I could have sunk into the Ravagers and potentially killed both of them at that point, or at least killed one and then done the other, engaged the other one. But this is a tough matchup, and also an illegal list, so you know, it's whatever. Yeah, that Dimachaeron, that whole fight phase was just miserable. Swarmlord bounced off Yvrain and the Dimachaeron bounced off the Ravager. I was just like, okay, all right, you got it. Sick. Oh, and then also that was also the turn that the Incubi rolled 6 6s out of like 19 dice or whatever on the Warriors to kill the unit. I think maybe if I hadn't interrupted here with the Warriors, I would have had enough CP to like do more metabolics and stuff, which might have gotten me a couple extra points. I do think some weird dice happened in that game, though, for sure. Need to put Scything Talents to reroll ones. Well, the Dimachaerons, they reroll everything all the time. That was just... I think, like, me burning the CP to interrupt here meant that he couldn't reroll wounds. And that would have made it better. Although I don't think... that might have killed the Ravager. That would have at least put 8 damage on its damage ignore. So the interrupt here was probably the biggest mistake I made. On the 2 warriors. Because I needed some good dice to kill the witches anyway. Although what I should have done is interrupted and then sunk both warriors into the yellow witches, because the red witches would have had a lot of trouble consolidating to this objective anyway, with how it worked out. But honestly, I did not expect to lose 6 warriors to the incubi charge, and then also have them be killed by a slith. Like, what is that? Take 1 less Dima and get 6 Hiveguard. No, Dimachaerons are less expensive than Hiveguard. You get 5. Yeah, you get 5. I don't think that's good though. I think it's 3 Dimachaerons or 0. I think if you drop the Dimachaerons, you just like go more harder in on the infantry and guns. But like not having Hiveguard didn't feel like a big deal in this game. Like I don't think I needed Hiveguard this particular game. Also, they're terrible against Drukhari. Like, they are just bad. These guys just sit here and then engage them, and that's game for them. The Incubi are okay, but, I mean, Ashley's dice with the Incubi were incredible. Her first charge, the Incubi bounced off the Dimachaeron, which was too bad. They should have done more damage. But then their pile-in, they did, like... They rolled like 7 6s to wound, and then this charge they rolled 6 6s to wound. It's just like, Jesus, all right, calm down. I'm not sure I die. I had 7 wounds on this the Dimachaeron that was over here. I'm not sure I died to the follow-up charge off or the follow-up attack off the Incubi that on average. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't take less than 3 Dimachaerons. Like the whole point of the Dimachaerons is that they can continue, like you can sort of bully your opponent off their objectives. This matchup is not very good for them because they can't really deal with racks. So and also like they have a good profile to get shot by disintegrators for the most part. But they. This list in general just doesn't hit the hordes very well. Although, in fairness, racks are kind of such a special case that I don't think any Tyranid list deals with them. Toughness 5 infantry is bad for Tyranids. I don't think there's anything in the Codex that really fights them. Why did I stream this one on instead of on YouTube instead of Twitch? I think I'm going to stream my personal streams on YouTube because not as many people watch them on Twitch, and we're trying to get a higher average view count on Twitch, so we want to only stream the stuff that people are going to watch, basically. Although a lot of people watch this one for some reason, so that was weird. But when I stream myself on Twitch, nobody watches it. So, but if I stream competition on Twitch, a lot of people watch it, so it's whatever. So yeah, Lefreezy, you can't kill the Reavers with like you can't do the Skyweaver Jetbike thing with Reavers. Like this list smites 4 times, and 4 smites plus a Swarmlord activation kills almost an entire Skyweaver Jetbike squad. But there's 10 Reavers in a unit, so you smite and they have a damage ignore, and so they lose like 2 or 3 to the smites maybe, and then Swarmlord goes in and kills like 3 more, and there's still 4 Reavers engaging everything. So, like, you can't... And plus, you've also lost a turn of shooting from your Hiveguard already, because you can't smite them out. But I think playing with the typoed points values for Drukhari, I think is wrong. I don't think those points values are correct. For the reasons that I laid out in my recent video that you can watch. And also the unit size for racks I don't think is correct. So it's whatever. Aw, Torin, thanks, buddy. Would I call this list a competitive list, or was I just running it for fun? I do think it's a competitive list. It is much skewier than like the standard list with the Hive Guard and stuff. But I think it's more interesting and fun than the Hive Guard list. So, I was kind of, I think I, I think I 4-upped it for the rapid fire I played in. To play either the Hive Guard list or the Dimachaeron list, and I ended up playing the other list. But I think the other one has probably a wider swath of good matchups, but this one can just like sink matchups hardcore. Like there's some matchups that just can't deal with the 3 Dimachaerons and just die. Am I going to allow 10-point bikes in the Invitational? No, it's already been FAQ'd in the T5S2 FAQ document. I think that it is clear that the bikes are supposed to be 17 and the Hellions are supposed to be 10. And I think it's also pretty apparent that racks are supposed to be 10 models instead of 20. But 8 points for racks, I think, is here to stay. I don't think those change. But 8-point racks at a 10 model unit makes a ton more sense than 8-point ranks in a 20 model unit. So I think the downside. So to answer Lafreezy, or to answer Torrent's question, I don't think that the Dimachaeron list is good against Harlequins or Sisters, and those are the 2 best factions right now. And so I don't think it's as competitive as the all-comers list, but it's like more interesting and cool. Am I not going with the Biovore idea anymore? Yeah, I just haven't played with them yet, honestly. Lafreezy. I think I like them, and I especially like them. I'm gonna, yeah. Let's pop open let's bring my top menu back. That's what I want. I especially like them in the WTC maps. So here are some WTC maps that I can show people. These are WTC style, but I've built all of the terrain myself. This one I don't think is quite finished yet. It's kind of bland right now, but you know. But the Biovores in this style of map are like off the chain. Because you put a Spore Mine here, you put a Spore Mine here, you put a Spore Mine here, you put a Spore Mine here. Like, your opponent just can't leave their deployment. So I'm like, oh my god. If they're not playing infantry or stuff that can go through the windows, you just die. Some of the other ones are, we've actually, and these are actually have been expanded a little bit. I've actually moved the terrain farther apart so you can move through it more freely. But even then, it's so disgusting. This is another, I think, really brutal one. Death Guard stuff releases too late for the Invitational group stage. Yeah, it should be. It is going to be legal for the elimination stage, but not the group stage. It releases the exact day that rules close for the elimination stage. But this is another one. Like this is for sweep and clear. So the deployment zones are like this or this, and you put a Spore Mine here and like 2 Spore Mines here. Like GG, I guess. So I don't know. Biovores might be incredible in on these maps. I think it's gonna be disgusting. So yeah, no Death Guard in the Invitational group stage, which I think everyone's happy about, to be honest. Because nobody wants to play against them kind of before they've been solved. But thanks for watching, everybody. I definitely did this with no... What do you call it? No warning, and still a bunch of you chimed in, so I appreciate it. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Hope everyone's ready for T5S2 rankings freeze tonight. I think we have 2 more events to go in. Valdor's been cranking numbers. He's been crunching numbers all weekend. He thinks he knows the top 16. And I think he's probably correct, unless he's missed something, which is potentially he might have. So that's going to be interesting. So anyway, I think I'm going to sign off from there, everybody. So thanks everyone for watching. Like I said at the top, I think I'm planning to stream myself. Hope I don't drop another 5 spots. Yeah, it's always hair raising at the end. You don't know if like there might be one random like big event that didn't go in, and then like everyone changes. What's my opinion on 2 Molochs? Well, now that Bring It Down's changed, my opinion is much better on Molochs. I think previously Molochs were just like you just donated your opponent 3 points on Bring It Down every time they came in. But now very few people are taking Bring It Down. Ashley took it in that game and she only scored 6. She killed all my Dimachaerons and she only scored 6 points on it. So I think that they are probably okay. I don't think I rate the lists where you're like, I'm going to score Line Breaker with Molochs or whatever, because like, why? What are you doing? They're like T6, you know, they're just gonna die. But I think they're fine. I don't think I will play Molochs probably ever, because I don't like them very much. But they are like, you can deploy them into deployments and stuff, but you can't scramble with them. So you're like, okay, I guess I could score Engage with a 125 point model. Like, you might as well just overdrive stuff around. Lafreezy, 2 Rippers, 2 Lictors gave you Line Breaker. Yeah, I mean, Line Breaker is matchup dependent, but the matchups where you can get it consistently, like, you're just gonna max it out, like, for the most part. And especially for like Smashy Hive Tyrant lists and potentially Dimachaeron lists, like where you can sail, models into deployment zones and stuff. You challenge objectives with them, like you just drop them on the objective. But they're only 1 model, so if your opponent has 2 models on the objective, then they control it. And if you have a Moloch and your opponent only puts 1 model without OBSEC on it, then like you're probably gonna win because they just forgot you had reserves. Like, I don't know, that seems inconsistent. But like I said, I mean, for 125 points for like a monster, I think it's okay. Like, I don't hate them, but I also don't think that they're incredible. Maybe I should just play them and see how I feel, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Well, how many people leave 1 model on an objective? I don't know if I've ever left like one non-obsec model on an objective. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, if you're shooting it with the Hive Guard, most of the time they're just gonna kill the thing, right? Torin, are you asking for the list I just played? Or are you asking for a different one? Alright. Maybe I'll give it a go, Lafreezy. What list do you play Molochs in? Oh, they also bleed UCP with their strat. Oh. I'm just going through their data sheet. Here's their data sheet. I like that they can re-teleport themselves. That's actually pretty cool. I'm going to be honest, I've never seen a Moloch given the opportunity to reburrow. But that's interesting. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, chat. I've never played a Moloch myself, but I played against them. And they always popped up, and even with the strat, like, you can screen them out from the important stuff, and then you just shoot them and they die. But I guess in 9th edition, if you're playing around the edges, like, you can probably reborrow pretty often. It's 125 points, though. Oh, my gosh. And they have, like, weird mini Scything Talons. Yeah, they don't have any melee profile. I wish they had, like, just the Exocrine melee attack, like the -1 for 2 damage. This melee profile is so anemic. At least it's 8 attacks, I guess, but weapon skill 4? Yeah. It's probably okay, I guess. Freezer and Swarmy, Smashy, 1 unit of 9 Enhanced Warriors, 2 units of Hormagaunts. I love all of that. 2 Molochs, a Lictor, and then Standard Kronos for double Exocrine and Hiveguard. So, yeah. Okay, I played basically the same list, but just an extra unit of Hiveguard instead of the Molochs. And 3 Bioforce. Yeah, well, I mean, if the idea is to fight over an objective, like it doesn't charge the turn it comes in, right? But if it charges and then they charge it doesn't do anything back to them. Like, that's a problem. I guess you could just re-deep strike it, though. You just put it back in reserve. So if it comes up 2, does it come up 2? I guess it depends on the mission. If it comes up 2, it can re-deep strike 3 and then drop back on 4. By turn 4, actually, it's probably kind of a problem to deal with. So I guess that's fine. Torn, what's his GW giving Nids crappy melee weapons? I mean, even Swarmlord, like, I'm gonna be real, for 270 points, Swarmlord should hit a lot harder. Like, Swarmlord, when Swarmlord's going, he's going real hard. But, like, if you compare him to, like, Abaddon, who I think is pretty comparable, like, Abaddon's less expensive. And he has a different suite of support abilities. Like, he's giving rerolls and Fearless, whereas Swarmlord's giving the double move, and psychic powers. But I think they're pretty comparable. And Abaddon hits like 20 times harder than Swarmlord. Like, I think Swarmlord should just like reroll his own ones to hit and wound. To be honest, like he needs something extra so he doesn't flub so often. But he's just inconsistent as hell. Which is sad. You can reburrow it if it doesn't die. Yeah. If you go second, turn 5, you can bring it up to get points. Yeah, it's worth looking at the GT errata. That's fair. Yeah, when do you score? You probably score end of turn, right, for the GT primaries. Yeah, end of your turn. So you're good. So you could pull it back on 5 to get points. Yeah, okay. I'm into it. Lefreezy, I'll give it a go. Especially, I think pre-errata, I don't think it was very good because they would come up and fight for an objective and your opponent would just get 3 points from them because you would kill them. But now there's no incentive to bring it down, so I do think that it's legitimate. So I'll play Molochs. I'll try it out and see how I feel. How does putting models back into reserve work? As soon as you can, as long as you had been on the table before, I believe you can bring them back in after round 3. But I guess that's worth looking at. But a Moloch, it doesn't matter because you can start it on the table and then pull it off turn 1 and then deep strike it round 2. So even if you have to start in reserve, which I have to double check, then you're okay. Are the reinforcement rules in advanced or in GT? They're in the core rules. Maybe. Enforcements can't make a move. Blah blah blah. Where is the turn 3 restriction? I'm just reading the rules, chat. Well, I mean, I don't like. I think if my opponent is dedicating their attacks to kill the Molochs, like I'm fine with that, man. Because the Moloch doesn't have to be anywhere near the battle. Like you can have it, you know, like they could just be sitting in this corner in the dense terrain, right? And your opponent has to like get around and get a big gun to shoot them and kill them. Like that's fine, unless they have an airplane or something. And even if they have stuff that can hit the Moloch, they're gonna shoot at the Hive Guard anyway. So it's not like it's in danger turn 1. You can't arrive on the first battle round. Any unit that has not arrived by the end of the third battle round counts as being destroyed. This does not apply to units that are placed into strategic reserve after the first battle round has started. Okay, yeah. So even if you start in Deep Strike and you come in later, then place yourself back in Deep Strike, you're good to go. You can come in turn 5. So yeah, you can bring them in any game. I believe that strategic reserve also applies to reinforcements, right? Oh, they do differentiate it, yeah. Strategic reserve reinforcements are destroyed, but it doesn't. It's not. It specifically calls out strategic reserves as being exempt. Oh, so you can't bring them in past turn 3? That's lame. So even if you do re-deep strike yourself, you cannot deep strike back after turn 3? So the burrow ability doesn't do anything. Unless you start it on the table turn 1 and then burrow. Because it just kills itself. Yeah, Torin, I agree. I'd like them at 100. It's like, it feels like a utility unit, which is really expensive for 125. You cannot do it. You cannot do the first one after turn 3. No, I'm reading what it says here, chat. Why would you be able to bring it in after round 3? This is, so, like, the rule, right? I should switch up my overlay because we got this weird score sheet in it, I think. Oh, never mind. It's not doing anything. Whatever. The rule is that... where did it go? Oh, I just went away. So it in this section differentiates between strategic reserve and reinforcement, right? And then it says any strategic reserve or reinforcement unit that has not arrived counts as being destroyed. And then it has a specific exception for only strategic reserves. So that's basically only for aircraft that fly off the table. Strategic reserves are the thing that you spend CP on before the game to reserve your units. Otherwise, it's called reinforcement. So if you deep strike a Moloch before turn 1, then it cannot come in after turn 3. If you drop it to turn 1 borrow, it should be able to come up by turn 4. No, that's what we're saying. So I have the original packet here. I mean, this is good because I think there was an interaction where you didn't die if you didn't come in by the end of the third battle round. So you could put Wowie stands in reserve and they wouldn't die. Oh, but there is a thing. So you can make them immortal, I believe, if you then burrow them on turn 4. Because at the end of the 3rd battle round they count as being destroyed, but after that they don't. Eldari or Harlequin players used to do that all the time to reserve their. They would pop troops back into reserve, so they wouldn't give up kill points. I don't know if I have my GT packet here. I can't find it. So, LaFreezy, what does page 81 of the GT packet says? Is that what we're reading right now? Maybe there's an errata. Errata. I don't know. Preventing reinforcement units from setting up. Yeah, that was a thing. You can override them with the reinforcement rules. Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah. Is there anything in the core rules? Probably not, but who knows? The Freezy, page 6. A recent errata that I know of. Swooping Hawks that can come in and out of combat until turn 5. I mean, it looks like they don't. If they set themselves back up in reinforcement, they can no longer come in after battle round 3, is what it looks like to me. Like, full stop. Maybe there's a section in the reinforcement rules I missed. I mean, it's good we had this discussion, because I've never seen this interaction before. Reinforcements. If you have any reinforcement units, set them up on the battlefield one at a time until your reinforcement units are set up. The movement phase ends. That's it, man. That's all it says. It also says any reinforcement units that have not set up by the end of the battle also count as being destroyed. Okay, so if you don't set up your stuff, they die. I hate that this is like, that there's like 3 different sections of rules for this one interaction. Someone said it was errated? Well, let me know where that errata is, because I'm looking at the erratas right now. When a Mala comes up from turn 2, in turn 2 from Deep Strike, it loses. Oh, maybe it's in rare rules. I'm a terrible TO because I always forget that rare rules exist. It's such a good section of the rulebook, and it's also what I always forget to read. It's like, why wouldn't a lot of this stuff could just be in the regular section, but they don't want to. They want to like be able to say that their rulebook is short. Let's see, because I think there is one that's like, there is a section that's like units that re-enter reserve. Cover Psychers, shoot again, non-shooting, always fight first and last, fighting with individual models, attack priority, all this other shit. Repositioned units. Models that arrived as reinforcements count as having moved. This is the rule I'm looking at in chat, just so we're clear. If unit advanced, certain models are still destroyed. Models that have lost any wounds do not regain them. Any rules that was affecting it continue to affect it. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, why would I don't understand why they would lose the reinforcement status, because reinforcements is any unit that does not deploy normally. So you would at any point, if you are in reserve and ready to come in as a reinforcement, you are a reinforcement. I don't think it matters if you started the game or not. Rare rules, schmare rules. Yeah, they didn't help this time. Right. But as soon as you then oh, I guess because they if you've started the battle in a location other than the battlefield, you're a reinforcement. So that's well, I think that muddies the waters even more. So I guess it makes sense that once you're on, if you start on the table, you are not a reinforcement, right? Yeah, this is a mess of a rule. Jesus. So if you start on the table, you are not a reinforcement, but nothing says that you lose like the reinforcement, not keyword, but ability. So yeah, I don't know. It's awkward because the Malak datasheet also says that it uses the same rule as the original one, but I guess it would, as its terror from the deep, which also would sort of count it as a reserve reinforcement. Yeah, so if you started it in Deep Strike, I don't know. It kind of looks like you would be considered a reinforcement until the end of the game. What a mess. So I think if you start it on the table, you can reburrow for until the end of the game. But if you deep strike it, you can't. Is actually kind of what it's looking at right now. Yeah, Torin, what they need to do is go through and template all these freaking rules, man. It's so bad. Like, I mean, honestly, this should just be a digital format. The game is too large to be able to do this with in-print media, and it's absolutely ridiculous that it doesn't work like that. I don't know. That's I think that's I don't know if there's anybody on the other side of that discussion. Like, they want to sell books, so they keep selling books at the detriment of every other part of their game. Page 81 of the GC Mission Pack says Battle Round 3+, you set up polar within that's for strategic reserves, though. That's a different thing. So the difference, Lafreezy, the difference is that the GT packet also has a special exemption for strategic reserves arriving past turn 3 versus reinforcements. So essentially, reinforcements are anything that Deep Strike, and strategic reserves are also reinforcements, but reinforcements are not necessarily strategic reserve. And there's a special clause that says that if you're a reinforcement, you can arrive, or if you're a strategic reserve, but regardless of whether or not you're any other type of reinforcement, you can arrive past Battle Round 3 as long as you are already on the table. But there is not such a clause for any other type of reinforcement, only strategic reserve. So that only applies to, outside of some very specific situations, I think, to aircraft who have flown off the table edge. When I was a kid, I started playing in the 6th rulebook. We're all centralized in the rulebook. Torin, when I was a kid, I mean, I was playing when I was like 10 or 11 also. Like, I think we understood the rules, but I don't think we had any idea. I would hate to watch myself play as a kid. I don't think I got any rules right. I would make shit up. I would be like, this makes sense, so this must be how it works. And none of that shit is how that worked. Yeah, we can look at the swooping hawks. Swooping. I'm good at typing. We can nail it. So Swooping Hawk says at the beginning of your movement phase, if it's not within 1 inch of an enemy, they can leap into the skies. Removed from the battlefield, they can return to the battlefield as described in the Children of Batrep ability. It cannot both skyleap and descend in the same turn. If the battle ends while it's in the skies, they are considered slain. So that's almost identical to the Malak data sheet, right? To the Malak ability. So Skyleap says at the beginning of your movement phase, if it's not within an enemy, it can borrow, remove it from the battlefield. They can return. This one says you can return as described in Terror from the Deep. This one just says you can return as described in this other one. And it can't both jump off the table and come back in the same turn. Yeah, they're just the same ability, chat. Essentially. It's not different from Burrow. It's the same. I think the conclusion that we're coming to, Lafreezy, is that the Eldar players are cheating. Although they're not, right? Because if you start on the table and then reserve yourself, you can come back later. Right? Because you're not then a reinforcement. So they can come in on turn 4 after burrowing turn 2. As long as they start on the table, right? Because then at no point are they a reinforcement at that point. So I think the conclusion, and this should be pretty simple, is that in order to deep strike past round 3, you have to have started on the table and burrowed at some point. But as soon as you start the game in reserve, you are considered a reinforcement, and you cannot arrive past turn 3, regardless of the ability you're using. That's what it looks like to me. And I don't... If anybody can give me any other data, that would be awesome, but that seems like that's what it looks like. I do have a Trigon, and I would love to play it as a Moloch. I have a big old Trigon Prime that I used to play back in 5th edition when they were awesome, and now they're bad, so there you go. So if this works, I'm prepared. I have a Moloch ready to go. But I'll play a game with Molochs. I wonder if you can... You probably don't want to play a game with Molochs and Dimachaerons, to be honest. I do like that you also bring the Hive Guard, because it makes sense that they would combo. Do they don't build tunnels, right? Yeah, they don't do the tunneling thing. I wonder if there's any weird combos you can do with this guy. Oh. Come back. Come back, Moloch. Oh, they get +2 to their Terror from the Deep. So it auto triggers and hits for D3 on a 2+. That's pretty good. Costs a CP, though. Yeah. You can tunnel them with Jormungandr. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the thing. You can bring stuff alongside them with Jormungandr, right? This isn't what I wanted. I knew there was a strat. Let's see. When you set up a Jormungandr infantry during deployment... Oh no. Oh, yeah, this must be during deployment. Whenever you set up a unit of Ravagers, a Moloch, a Trigon, or a Trigon Prime at the end of your movement phase, you can also set up any number of units you set up in the tunnels wholly within 3 inches of the bar. I guess if you want to drop the Moloch on people, it's not good. Because it has to be wholly within 3 inches of the Moloch, and that means it would be within 9 inches of enemies. So that's a little awkward. At least it's cheaper than the Lictor and the Pheromone Trail, I guess. So that's good. And then you can bring all those shooty bugs in and get full rerolls to hit with the Jormungandr special thing. The psychic power. Lurking Maws. Got him. So I think I'm gonna bring this the reserve discussion to the Discord, in case anybody has any other information that I should know about. But it looks to me like if you stay, even if you are brought in, or if you're brought in as reinforcements, or if you're added to reinforcements at the start of the game, you cannot ever come in after round 3. But as long as you start on the table, I think you're okay. Which is cool. So there you go. I think that's how that works. I'm way after this discussion. I think I'm more up on Molochs. I'm good to try them out. It kind of sounds like a win more if I'm honest, but I'll give it a go. Maybe we can gotcha some people. Got him. Otherwise, you could jump after turn 3. You mean you could not jump after turn 3? Yeah, I guess so. Does that mean you cannot jump after turn 3 if you teleported? So like if you bring in your commandos turn 3, you cannot ever then jump them? They just die, I guess. Isn't there a... Yeah. There's got to be a rule for this, right? I guess this is like a one situation where it doesn't... This rail rule, like, there's a whole chart about things that affect models that leave the table. Where is it? Repositioned, yeah. I kind of think it's like ridiculous that a lot of these clarifications are required. Like, why, if you remove something from the battlefield, why would rules stop affecting it? If you remove it from play, I understand, but I don't understand that it would be why it would stop being affected by things that remove it from the battlefield. This game needs zones like magic. Like, are you kidding me? We need a reserve zone, a destroyed zone, and other stuff. And you say reserve zone, anything that affects you when you were there, continues to affect, even if you come back later. And this whole game's dumb. Rules 5 through 8 do not apply to any unit that has been set up because it is replacing a destroyed unit. Collision Man, thanks for asking content. What are my thoughts on the Psychic Heavy Gant wall list? 18 Zone Thropes with 120 Gant Swarmy and a Malanthrope. It might be okay against Death Guard, actually. The Mortal Wound Spam may be the way to go. I don't like 3 Zone Thropes. I think 2's like the sort of the maximum you would take, because they have so much trouble casting psychic powers. Like, if you stack the smites on top of each other, it's already tough to get multiple, and then all you're doing is paying 50 points for a 3+ invulnerable save, which honestly is not worth it, in my opinion. They also need to be smiting people to be worth their points, so I would take 2 units of Zone Thropes. I might go 6 on them instead of 5. I think 5 feels good, but 6 is like just for the resilience. But I think the list it does very well. Mitch, I think I have this is a fun hangout chat, by the way. I enjoy this stuff. We can go to Mitch's game. This isn't what I wanted to click on. Mitch played 2 units of Zone Thropes, and it was an overrun game. He played 2 units of Zone Thropes and 70 Hormigants, and that list was awesome. Oh, I think I have it saved, actually. Let's see if I can find it, chat. We can take a look at it. It's in my videos. Is it this one? Because I didn't title them. No. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. I'm sorry, chat. This is me just going through my every video I have. I don't know where I put it. But anyway, Mitch played versus Doots. And it was a really good game. And he played, I think, 12 Zone Thropes and 70 Hormigants and a Chronos detachment, like the standard Chronos Patrol, so double Exocrit and 6 Hive Guard. And he won the pod with it. So, like, that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure I saved this video. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Just kidding. I found it. This VOD has since been removed from... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Since left the Twitch archive, but I have it. I think I'm going to make a new... as soon as I have a chance to work it out. Oh, no, this isn't it. What is this? This is Patreon Pod. Oh, where did it go? What was I just looking at? Something different, I guess. But I think I'm going to make a new YouTube channel, and we're going to be uploading these VODs there. Yeah, it's this one. Oh, that was weird. I definitely clicked on this video, and it opened up a different one. So yeah, this is Mish's list, and it was really good. So yeah, he had 2 X6 Zone Thropes in the corners. He had 2 units of Hormigants in a custom High Fleet detachment with reroll, advance rolls, and the 6+ invulnerable save. And then he had the Chronos Patrol. He had 2 Broodlords, which I think is okay for this list because it needs some melee damage output to clean out the Zone Thropes. Like, they're okay hiding behind Zone Thropes. But, I don't usually like Broodlords. And then he had Swarmlord and Chrono stuff. And he did really well with this list. I think he crushed through, like, a lot of Custodies he killed really hard because they couldn't really out-obsec the massed Hormigants, and then the Smites just killed him. He played this incredible game against Dudes. Unfortunately, he got a big spike roll on an Exocrin that killed Magnus. But otherwise, it was a good game. The Freezy. I don't understand why some units would say at the end of any movement phase. Yeah, so that's because Lefreezy, at the start of 8th edition, you could bring... if I believe, there were no restrictions. I didn't play at this point, so I don't know anything about this, but I don't believe that there were any restrictions on reserves. And it was like, the metagame was just turn 1 reserves, like, into turn 6 reserves, basically. Like, any unit that could reserve did reserve, and then could come in turn 1 or, like, at the end of the game to grab objectives and stuff. And I think it was just broken. So they changed that, but everything that had been released up until that point, they used that original wording on. Yeah. It's frustrating. They made this, like... I guess 7th edition was such a nightmare that they made this, like, big push to be like, oh, 8th edition's really easy, and, like, we don't have any rules governing anything, which is a good thought, but that just meant that everything was busted. And so, like, there were these just ridiculous Alpha Strike lists where you were, like, deep strike 3 units of Obliterators into your opponent's deployment zone on the top of 1 and kill them before they got to do anything. Like, the roll to go first was just most of a lot of the 8th edition metagame, which sounds awful. And then also they didn't have a rule of 3 at the start, so you could take any number of units as long as you had battlefield slots for them. And in 8th edition, you gained CP for bringing detachments instead of losing CP for bringing detachments. So you could bring, like, 3... Like, a lot of lists, at least for Tyranids, like, you would bring 3 Supreme Commands with 9 Hive Tyrants in them. And, like, that was just your list. You would just play 9 Hive Tyrants. Because I guess they were really undercosted. Or, like, you would bring... like, I think Brimstone Horrors you could bring in, like, units of 1 or something, and you would just max out your troops allotment with those. You would take like multiple brigades and take like 36 individual units. So yeah, they made this like big push to remove rules from 40k, and it almost killed the game. But that's why all of the rules are dumb and stupid. They're doing a much better. Well, they're doing an okay job templating them now, but I don't think that it is very. They're doing a great job because a lot of like in order to sort of keep things contiguous with 8th edition, they've kept a lot of the same things in 8th edition, even though there are rules in the core rulebooks stopping them from happening. And I think Reserves is one of them. I think a lot of their new stuff like specifies that things happen in the movement phase, except that it's in the reinforcement step, and they just don't talk about the reinforcement step at all. It's very frustrating. But I don't know. It's a lot of reasons to go play other games other than 40k because they have better rules, so there you go. Torian, I'm excited for the 9th Ed Orc Codex. I hope they have some cool Orcsy secondaries. What do you think would be a fair but strong secondary list that feels Orcy? I think something that's like engaged on all fronts but counts number of models in each table quarter or in your opponent's deployment zone or something would be cool. So instead of being like you have to have a unit in each table quarter, be like you get 1 point for every 20 models that are across the midline of the table or something. Like, that'd be sick. Probably like a Warrior Pride style thing where like the more units you're in combat with, the more VP you get. Like Space Wolves have. I think that'd be good. How do people feel about secondary objectives? Because I know a lot of people hate them. And I am less of a fan. Some of them are ridiculously broken. I think Warrior Pride being one of them. It's like an automatic 12 points. Deadly Coil secondaries are a cool concept if done well. It's unfair that there aren't any you can take against Marines. Yeah. Yeah, the heavy infantry meta is there's no punishment for it. Like, I think I would much rather see secondaries that don't target specific unit types, like heavy infantry and vehicles and stuff like that. Like, I think, honestly, there's not really a reason to target those. The original idea for ITC was that you stopped spam, but I think that was before we kind of, I don't know, that was such a different metagame. It feels weird to keep the same design decision. And it seems like, especially with the change to Bring It Down, they've like sort of moved away from that a little bit. But I'd like to see like, yeah, number of wounds dealt to the opponent's army. Like why isn't that a secondary? Like, why does thin their ranks count models killed? That doesn't make any sense. You just punish hordes for no reason, like even though they're bad. Deadly Quail secondaries are a cool concept if done well. Like faction-specific secondaries, yeah. It also seems like codex-specific, while cool, is a bad idea for a competitive setting. I mean, I think the issue is that it's a good idea, except when GW does it, right? Because they're not very good at making rules. Like, I don't think that that any mission or faction specific secondary I don't think any good faction specific secondary was good on purpose. I think they accidentally make them ridiculously powerful, and then that's just how it is. Lafreezy keeps seeing in Google that my Mala question was answered in an FAQ 2 years ago. Yeah, the problem is that an FAQ 2 years ago would have been an 8th edition Lafreezy, so it wouldn't apply now. The core rules regarding reinforcements have changed. Like, strategic reserves did not exist in 8th edition. That whole mechanic was new. Make your own and implement them in T5SC now. I tried to do that in the Invitational Year 1, and people freak out, so who knows. Or at least I tried to change the format. And nobody liked that. Death Guard secondary seems so much worse than any other reserves releases so far. Yeah, I haven't read the Death Guard secondaries, but I have heard that they are unplayably bad. I would like... I don't know. I would like to have, like, faction-specific primaries, but I don't know. The 40k that I would design were to redesign 40k would look ground up different than what it looks like now, so, you know, whatever. Yeah, Freezy, any old FAQs. Sometimes they keep a lot the old quest Q&As in the FAQs, but for the most part, everything's like they've rebuilt everything from the ground up for 9th edition. So if you find anything that's older than 6 months old or so, then it's not going to apply really. But that is how it worked in 8th. I mean, we can look at the 8th archive. I believe that anything that was pulled off the table was then a reinforcement. Torin, I feel like there is a massive risk between GW and the competitive scene, further compounded by the TTS meta evolving and catching any potential rules and scoring abuses immediately. It's probably exacerbated now because there aren't, like... Games Workshop, I don't think, can sort of legally recognize the TTS community exists as an entity, and... if they do so, then it's bad. Would it be possible to use community balance custom secondaries in competitive tournaments, or that go too far against the idea of a competitive rule set? That's basically what ITC was back in the day. So I think if we get to that point, I think it's going to be... I think that would happen. We're in a weird climate right now, especially compared to ITC and 8th edition, because ITC was an entirely community-created... mission format, but GW, when 9th edition came out, made such a push to make GT2020 the competitive, like the only competitive format of 40k, that they I guess in the last couple months the idea of community balanced formats has sort of fallen by the wayside, which has always been weird to me, but you know, it's what it is. But I do think that if things get super bad, then the community will take over eventually. Like a big tournament that isn't GW affiliated will release their own edited rule set, and that's what will be like. Local tournaments will start using that, and it'll percolate through the metagame. That said, I do think that GW is actually they're actually trying to do something. Like, the new bottom round scoring is a really big deal. I mean, we saw in that game, I think I would have won without the bottom round scoring, which wouldn't have been fair in that game because I deserved to lose that game against Ashley. So it's definitely the case that GW is trying to make the game better for competitive play, but whether or not that they're being successful is a question. All you have to do is make a successful format, and then GW will give you a big payout to go back to their rule set. Yeah, well, all you have to do is run, like, several super majors every year. And then also, like, host the global ranking system that everyone uses for a competitive 40k. You know, easy stuff like that. That's all you have to do. Like, ITC, man, Frontline Gaming spent so much freaking time. People gave them hate for ITC, and they absolutely do not deserve it because the amount of man hours they put into that format and sort of the supporting the community was insane. For like a company that like outside of I guess some like advertising, and they made like I think $1,000 a month on Patreon, doesn't make any money off that. Outside of their own events, which can't be that lucrative anyway. Like, you know, it's a superhuman, it's a Herculean task to do what FLG did. So you know what, chat, they deserve their payout. You know, Reese deserves his cut. As much as we might not like him for giving up ITC, essentially, that seems fine to me. And then also, you know, it's never easy to frickin' spend all this time running this event and supporting this competitive community, running this ranking system, updating, doing like biannual updates to this rules document that everyone uses, and then also get hate from the casual community, like people saying you're ruining the game and they wish you would die. Like, it's brutal, man. Torin, I mean, the idea is to be a global ranking for TTS. I don't know if we're in an atmosphere or where like making a custom rule set makes sense. But if it ever gets to that point, if no FAQ, like no January FAQ had happened and GT 2021 did not repair the first turn discrepancy, I think I would have created my own rule set. But I think, the first turn advantage is so much less prevalent now. It's not gone. First turn is still really good. But it's so much less prevalent now that I don't think it's as big of a deal. It's like not quite as much of a concern. This game was wild, by the way, chat, that I have playing right here. Dutes made, I think, every single charge he rolled out of Deep Strike in this game, which was, like, wild. He also played really cagey with his characters, and I think that lost him the game eventually because they weren't doing anything. But anyway, I think I'm going to turn this thing off right there. This was a really good discussion, though, chat. I really appreciate everybody hanging out and chilling with me. Talking about Molochs. I'll take I'll start a discussion in the Discord about the Moloch, about the reinforcement rule. It definitely seems like that's how we've decided it works, is how it works. But, I mean, many eyes are better than just mine. So I would like to see if any other people have there's any tidbits of rules in the crevices somewhere that somebody has found. But that'll be good to know going into the invitational. Deuce shared his perspective in the invitational list with me, and it's spicy. Ooh, I know. I mean, the invitational list building is really exciting right now. I know Valdor and Fushini are like scheming together, building like bizarre Iron Hands like jank lists. I know Keon and Ashley, I think, would put their heads together at some point. It's exciting, and people. It's always funny because like Valdor crunched a bunch of numbers and told people like posted where he thought what groups he thought people would be in, and then like some stuff might slightly change, and people who are collaborating like then we're in the same group and stopped collaborating, and like the behind the scenes like drama is so good. I'm so excited for this invitational, chat. It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be amazing, and honestly, like I think it's really cool as well because a lot of the people who are in the top 16 are like real characters from the Discord. So there's less, like unknowns, popping in, which is I mean, it's fun because we know everybody who's in there, but also it means that you can't. Unfortunately, there's less kind of surprises. Tyranid Ben is just the hive mind and generates the best lists by himself. Yeah, I'm interested to see how Tyranid Ben does, because I'm gonna be real, chat. Tyranid Ben got most of his points off external events outside the TT Discord, and I'm not sure that he would have done quite as well if he had been playing in the TT Discord the entire time. Not to take anything away from Tyranid Ben, but that meta was toxic to Tyranids, let me tell you. So, I do think Tyranid Ben's a good player, and I'm excited to see him play, so I hope he does well. But, winning a bunch of games in Quarantine Hammer is not quite the same as winning a bunch of T5S2 pods, or a bunch of Tactical Tortoise pods. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there, chat. I got some other stuff to do today. So I'm going to pop off. But thanks for watching. I think I'm going to stream a little bit more this week whenever I play games. I'll just pop them on here. I don't, because T5S2 doesn't have any scheduled finals for the rest of the week because all of the finals are done. I might try to schedule some like show matches to commentate on the main Twitch channel. So if you haven't followed on Twitch, please go over there and do it. Twitch.tv/tacticaltortoisetv. And that is where we're going to be streaming. Well, we're going to be simul streaming the invitational games to here and to Twitch, but I would appreciate it if you go to Twitch. But yeah, I think it's going to be good. So goodbye, everyone. Have a good one and stuff. See ya.